What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered on a Friday. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to all the mod squad members out there, man. Okay. Uh, Salute to the Goonie Goons. Run the likes up, man. Let's keep these likes crack-a-lacking, man. Let's keep the likes at 80%. Let's go for 80% today. 80% of the audience need to hit the like button. Last and certainly not least, tip your bartender, man. What's going on, man? TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, man. We made it, man. We made it to the weekend, okay? And we definitely are proud of that, man. But first things first, it's time to blaze one for the nation, man. It's time to blaze one for the nation, and that's what I'm getting ready to do, man. What's happening with all y'all out there, man? Put a one in the chat, man. If you're looking forward to the weekend, man, you got somebody nice to hang out with, you got some good food to kick it with, you get to enjoy yourself, something good to smoke on, something good to hug on, and put a two in the chat if it's absolutely gonna be in shambles, man. Let's get that started first and foremost. All right, man. All right, man. Let's get it in. Like I said before, if it's going to be a beautiful weekend, put that one in. If it's going to be absolute trash, put a two in, okay? Straight up. It's ones over here, bro. There's always ones, okay? All right. So, let's talk about what we're going to talk about today, man. Once again, man, salute to everybody that's in here, you guys. Oh, yeah, man. I want to thank my boy Ronald Brooks, RB, for picking up the I Have the Powers! Picking up the B-Man, Master of the Universe, for the He-Man movie that's coming out in a couple weeks, man. He picked his up last night. And if you're going to that He-Man, you better order your shirt now at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. The actual commercial was aired all over, bro. Okay, we got it on Instagram, we got it on YouTube, we got it on Facebook, we got it on TikTok. Man, it's moving, it's doing numbers. But make sure y'all go pick this up, man. You know what I'm saying? On the back it says B-Man on the back. Very dope. We will be in the house when that movie is launched, man, because we all know we used to watch it. We used to watch that He-Man. We did, bro. Okay, we did. All right, man. I was always rooting for Skeletor. That's why Skeletor is on the shirt, man. Go look at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Stop telling yourself that you're going to do it later, because by the time the movie comes out, it'll be in the mail. Okay, I don't control snail mail. I don't control how fast it gets there. But what I can tell you is do yourself a favor and go get it now, man, so you'll have it. And the date is June 5th. June 5th is when that movie come out, man. We will be there. All right. So, I want to come in, man, and make it clear, man. When it comes to the Las Vegas Raiders, bro, a couple things you're going to have to understand. Number one, man, you got to watch your mouth, man, when you're a member of Raider Nation. A lot of you guys are reckless from the jaw area. Okay? Pause. All right. I mean, it comes in handy in certain situations if you have the right people. But then again, most of you guys don't. So you're popping your gums and popping your jaw saying the wrong thing. And one of the things that a lot of fans in Raider Nation, when we're going through our abysmal seasons, when we're going through a 3-14 season, when we're going through a 3-14 season, when we're going again a 4-13 season, when we're doing that, the first thing I'm hearing fans say is, "Mark Davis, sell the team. Mark Davis, sell the team." Let's get these likes if the likes ain't liking. Guess what Mark did? Mark sold some more of the team, bro. Mark Davis sold some more of the team. We already know he sold some of the team a couple months ago, but he went ahead and sold some more, all right? And that's what I'm here to talk about, all right? Group led by Egon Durban, the guy who I'm telling you, who you better start getting ready to know, because if God forbid something happens to Mark Davis, Egon Durban will be the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, and you don't know nothing about him. You have no idea who this guy is. You've never heard of him. He's not Elon Musk. He's not somebody with that name recognition. You know, he's not a Ted Turner. He's not a Larry Ellison. He's not a Bill Gates. He's nobody like that, bro. Egon Durban is a guy you have no idea who he is, what he does, what he looks like, what he sounds like, what his nationality is, what his age is, what his family is, if he's married, if he has kids. You Raider fans have no idea who this guy is, but he just bought an additional 25% of the Raiders and is getting ready to be voted on at a $9.9 million evaluation, bro. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you, man, no matter what you are talking about or what these fans or these other teams that keep telling us we're going to be, we're only going to win 5 games. Fernando Mendoza's a bust and all of that stuff that you're hearing, dog. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. I'm not listening to anybody who's not worth more money than me. Okay, first and foremost, and we're going to get into that. Everybody popping their gums, they're worried, bro, because of what's happening financially. And you know damn well, when your pockets are looking right, your life is looking right. Okay, anytime you came into any money, your life was better. I don't care where it was. All right, when you got some extra money you weren't expecting, life was better than it was when you didn't have it. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the fiscal windfall that the Las Vegas Raiders have came into just in the last 2 months and how that's going to affect wins and losses. That's why I'm here, okay? Because I'm going to follow the bag. I'm not going to follow the win bag. All these people running their mouths, the Mike Florios and everybody that's running it, blowing straight hot air. I'm going to follow what the bank is following. I'm looking at bank statements. I'm looking at FICO scores. I'm looking at net worth, okay? Because if the pockets is right, then life is right. So let's get to it, bro. Egon Durban, bro, when you got, Mark sell the team, that's exactly what he's doing. Little by little, bro. Little by little, and that's why I'm here. So let's get to it. And you know, if I print it out, it's official like a referee's whistle. Say it with me, you guys. What's your sources, Shaq? CNBC. CNBC, not ESPN, not CBS Sports, not Fox Sports 1, not the Sporting News, not the local newspaper. I went to CNBC because CNBC is about what? That bag. I want to hear what the money people got to say. Damn what the football people got to say. Damn what the funky ass fans got to say. Damn what the haters got to say. I want to know what the people who control the money got to say. The people who are understanding that pocket got to be fat. Your wallet got to have the mumps, bro. The people who fly on private jets and they don't go to fly on a commercial flight. I need to know what they're talking about. Damn what y'all are talking about. Damn what these funky ass Raider channels are talking about. Y'all ain't talking about the money. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I could have went to a whole bunch of outlets. But I said, what's the money people talking about? CNBC, homie. That's where my head is at. What does that got to do with the money, homie? Run me my money, Raider fan. Run me my money. Okay? I needs to get paid. And that's what this is about. This is how I'm going to win. I'm going to win at the bank and I'm going to win on the grass. I'm telling you now, right here. I'm helping you help yourself. Here we go. CNBC, homie. Argue with the people who got more money than you. Don't argue with me. Argue with them. Group led by Egon Durban to buy 25% more of what they've already bought. To give them a grand total of 40% ownership of the Las Vegas Raiders. 40%. Every dollar that's in your pocket, I own 40 cents of it. Sell the team, Mark. Sure. You don't have no idea who this guy is, but he owns 40% of your team. You better wake your ass up quick. Okay? What did Mark tell you? Smarten up. Smarten up, Raider Nation. Smarten up. Remember he's telling you to smarten up and you didn't smarten up? You dumbed it down? You better smarten up now. A total stranger owns 40% of your team. Here we go. Let me get that mouthpiece and that oil, that motor oil, getting ready to spew out and let you know what you need to know. Okay? Here we go. First football. You ever heard of first football? No. You don't even know who first football is. But I'm about to tell you who first football is. First football, the largest minority shareholder in the NFL's Las Vegas Raiders. Did you know that? Did you know that the largest minority holder of team percentage is an organization called First Football? You didn't know that, did you? But you know everything else, but you didn't know that. Huh? They're getting ready to sell their 25% stake in the Raiders to Egon Durban. Egon Durban already owns 11% of the team already, but they're going to sell it to Egon Durban's group, so he'll own 40%. Listen very closely. This is a guy you know nothing about. You don't know nothing about what he's going to do. At least Mark, you know what he's going to do. He's going to go to PF Chang's. He's going to wear a white suit or a white sweatsuit, and he's going to go to the Aces game. You know what he's going to do? And get his hair cut. That's what he's going to do. This guy, you have no clue what he's got planned, but you better get ready. A team led by Egon Durban, valued at $9.9 billion. Evaluation according to CNBC, but Forbes said that the Raiders are worth 11.1. So the Raiders, depending on the outlet, I'm willing to go with Forbes over CNBC. CNBC's evaluation is 9.9 billion, and Forbes is 11.1. I'm willing to go with Forbes, just because. According to a person familiar with the deal, the Raiders are evaluated at 9.3, fourth amongst the team's 32 teams in CNBC's official NFL team evaluations 2025. So on Forbes, the Raiders is number 7 in value. On CNBC, the Raiders are 4th. So anywhere between the number 4 and number 7, the Raiders in value, not wins, not losses, not Super Bowls, not playoff appearances, none of that. When it comes down to getting to the money, the Raiders are either top 5 or top 7, depending on what financial outlet is doing the evaluations. Do you understand, bro? Do you understand what that means? You Raider fans out there better understand that the Raiders are a money play, bro. The money is flowing all over everywhere except that damn football field and the stands and the TV you're sitting in front of. The only people who are not getting paid off of the Raiders is Raider Nation, Unfiltered Nation, Black Hole, Roaches with Raider Hats, Twerk Nation, Stripper Nation, and the rest of those fools. The players are getting some of it. The Raiderettes ain't getting none. And everybody else involved is getting paid. Okay? In a huge way. League approval is subject to be happening on May the 19th. They already voted for this man to be the succession plan. He's gonna own more of your team now. First Football, the largest minority shareholder in the Vegas Raiders, is selling their stake. Okay? But the person who mentioned it to CNBC asked to not have his name put out there. He wants to be anonymous. Why? Because he don't want to mess up his money. He ain't saying, they're not saying who said it. But somebody in that building is straight giving it up. Here we go. They said they are not authorized to speak about the private transaction because it's a private transaction, but now everyone knows. First Football Group bought 20% of the Raiders from Al Davis, the father of current owner Al Davis, in 2007. So this team, First Football, who you don't know who they are, you've never seen them in your life, has been the minority owner of the Raiders since 2007 because Al Davis sold them 20% of the team. And subsequently added 5% more of the team over the years at a weighted average of around 700 million. So the First Football Group spent about $700 million to own 25% of the Raiders. You don't even know who those guys are. They could be sitting right next to you. You would know. Okay? You're at Arby's ordering a roast beef sandwich, and they're standing right behind you getting ready to order them one, and you wouldn't know who they were. Because that's when people who have real money, they don't want you to know who they are. All right? Says right here, the total consideration of the deal is $11 billion. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that Forbes valued it at $11 billion? It says right here, the total consideration of the deal is $11 billion. Now, understand when Mark Davis moved the Raiders to Las Vegas, the Raiders were worth $1.5 billion. Mark didn't even have $1 billion liquid. He was not a billionaire. He had about 500 million and had to get a loan to pay the transaction fee, which is $1 billion to move the Raiders, actually for $450 million, and the NFL gave him $550 million free and clear, a loan that he didn't have to pay back, to be able to pay the $1 billion moving fee. Now the team is worth 10 times that. We haven't won more here than we've won in any city. We're worse now than we were in Oakland at any time and LA. But the team is 10 times worth 10 times more though. Why though? Why? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself. Making the enterprise deal of $9.9 billion according to the people of knowledge of the deal. Now here's the reason why Mark is selling the team according to CNBC. As CNBC has previously reported, part of the relocation agreement between the Raiders, relocation, that's moving fee, and the NFL, which the team moved from Oakland, California to Vegas in 2020, anyone who buys the piece of the Raiders through March 2037 must pay the league a percentage of the purchase price. Listen very carefully. Anybody that buys any part of any team from the time in 2020 during the pandemic to 2037 has to pay the NFL a fee. You got to give the NFL some of that money. That's why they're approving these guys. Why do you think a guy you don't know, who has no football knowledge at all, is being approved to take on all this percentage? Because the league is getting some of the money. You see what I'm saying, bro? While the Raiders don't have any primetime games this year. You know that? The Raiders, we get no primetime games. We have 0 Monday Night Football games. We have 0 Sunday Night Football games. We have 0 Thursday Night Football games. We have 0 in the international football games. They shut us completely out. You will not see the Raiders in prime time unless Fernando Mendoza is going to start and they flex the schedule. As of now, Raiders are getting no love. The Raiders don't even have a night game. We have 4 10 a.m. games Pacific Standard Time. We have about 3 or 4 105 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and some 125s. We have no 4 o'clock games, no 6 o'clock games. They do not want us on that television after 5 p.m. That's how bad they don't want to see us. But they'll take that money. Okay? Should the deal be approved, Davis will still be the controlling owner with 36%. And Durban will be the largest minority owner with over 11% personally, but his group will own 40%. So, Egon Durban's group, which includes who? Which includes him, which includes Tom Wagner, which includes Tom Brady, which includes Michael Meldman, which includes Richard Seymour, collectively will own 40% of the Raiders, while Mark Davis owns 36%. They'll have more ownership than Mark, but Mark's 36% is the controlling interest. Mark can have 1% and still run the team, but they're going to have more ownership than Mark as far as the numbers. Like you guys said, Mark sell the team. He's selling it. But to who is he selling it to, Doc? Some venture capitalists that all they do is what? Buy companies, build them up, and sell them. That's what they do, bro. That's what a VC does. That's what venture capitalists do. They invest in businesses, they build them up, they get them to a certain price point, and they liquidate. Raiders is a nice stock to run up. You're better off with Mark Davis because at least you know football is more important than business. But not no more, because y'all wanted him gone. Every time you want him gone, you never finish it out. You never say, hey man, I want Mark to sell the team to somebody who actually knows football, who actually wants to own the team for football. Nope. You said sell it. He sold it to the highest bidder, to the guy who has the most bread. Nothing to do with football, though. But that's what happens when you don't finish a sentence correctly. All right? Here we go. Okay? The total considerations is $11 billion. 10%, which is sales tax. Or a flip tax. You hear that? What's a flip? What's a flip, y'all? Okay, let's get these likes up. You tell me, what's a flip? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are still here with me, okay? Because I'm not seeing the feed moving at all. All right. Put a 1 in real quick so I know you guys are with me. Okay. All right. With that said, what's a flip? When you buy something low and you sell it high, right? Right? It's in every business. Buy low, sell high. Okay? There's a flip tax the NFL is giving. They're saying, we want our money, bro. Run us our money, which is a flip tax, which is 10% of the sale. Okay? That must be paid to the league. That it is shared by the other 31 teams. So the money that they're going to take, the flip tax, they're going to spread out that money with the other 31 teams. The other 31 teams is getting paid off of this deal. Okay? All right. Then it says, as part of in 2024, NFL legend Tom Brady and his partner Tom Wagner bought roughly 10% of the Raiders at around $3.5 billion, plus a 10% flip tax. So every time somebody bought into the team, when Brady bought in, they had to pay a flip. Not Mark Davis. Whoever comes in has to pay the NFL a flip tax for flipping it over and pay them, and all that money's dispersed to everybody. So if you're an owner, you're getting a check just to say, yeah. That's why the votes are going through. They're like, yeah, man, let's get paid. We don't care. All right. Then it says Raiders are evaluated at $9.3 billion, fourth. And then it says Mark Davis also owns the Aces, this, that, and the other. Last month they selected Fernando Mendoza, blah, blah, blah. And the Raiders have won 3 Super Bowls, 76, 80, and 83, but have not only qualified for the postseason twice since then. So why am I saying all of this, Raider fan? Why am I saying all of this? Because if you think that all this money is being invested into the Raiders for us not to win a Super Bowl, you're on that power. If you think that these guys are spending billions and billions of dollars to acquire a team that's going to stay in the cellar of the AFC West, just buying up shares and shares and shares and shares of this team for us to win 3 games and not make the playoffs, not win a playoff game, not go to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, y'all definitely on that cracky crack. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy, dog. Because what? Money follows success. They know something that you don't know. Nobody buys bums, bro. Why do you think bums are begging for money and not asking for, not getting any money? Why do you think they're holding a sign up? Because they don't have shit. People who have shit aren't on the corner asking for money, bruh. They don't invest in bums. They don't walk up and go under the bridge and say, hey, man, do you want a $300,000 job? Nah. The reason why they're buying into the Raiders is that the Raiders is getting ready to absolutely cook. It's our turn. We are about to win multiple Super Bowls, dog. I don't know when. I don't know the date. But I know that these guys just bought hella percentages in the Raiders to come back and buy another 25%, bro. When do you do that? When the deal is good, dog. Yo, man, you know how y'all are, man. A lot of you guys, y'all got those habits. Y'all got those smoky smoke habits, those sniffy sniff habits, and those syringes in the arm habits, or the ugly girl habit. What do? When you find out something is good, you double up, you come back, you return to the scene of the crime to do it again. Man, this stuff is good. This Raider shit is popping. Can I get some more? Is there any more, bro? Hey, man, depends on what your money's looking like. Man, my money's looking great. What else can we do? Can I buy some more? Sure you can. We got 25% more. Oh, I'll go ahead and take that now. I'm not worried about it. There's no way these guys spend billions of dollars to not win. They got everything they wanted, bro. When did everything started changing? When did the culture change? When did all this other stuff change? When Egon Durban, Tom Brady, and these dudes came in, everything changed, dog. When you walk into the restaurant and you're the richest man in town, it don't matter who's sitting in that table. I want table 10. Oh, we're going to have to make you wait. Nah, man. Table 8. 1 second. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, not to interrupt, but we're willing to go ahead and comp your meal for us to move, because this table we need to do blah, blah, blah. We can move you over to a private room, hook you guys up. Dinner's on us. You're going to get your cheap ass up. Come on, honey. Everything's on the house because the rich guy wants to sit in the center like he's supposed to. Everything changed when these dudes showed up. What did they do? They got rid of old ass Sleepy Pete. Get his old ass out of here. What did they do? They got the hottest young coach in the game, in Clint Kubiak. They went and got the hottest coach in the game and say, hey, man, bring your people over. What's going to make me want to coach the Raiders? How's that? That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Clint Kubiak Hottest young coach in the game. He brings his boy over with him, Andrew Janaka. They bring their own shit over. We got that. Now what? We need a quarterback. Let's trade back. Let's all the dumb broke ass brokey Raider fans. You guys don't understand how things work when you got money. It isn't a matter of us waiting anymore. Let's go out and get the hottest young quarterback in the NCAAs. The Heisman Trophy winner, the national championship owner, and the MVP of the Natty game, Fernando Mendoza. How are we going to do that? That's all you had to say. Coach, check. Offensive coordinator, check. We need a bridge quarterback. Who we gonna get? Hey, who's out there? Let's see if we can get Kirk Cousins. Man, Kirk Cousins expensive. That's all you had to say. Kirk Cousins. Bring your ass here, boy. Come over here. See how everything started changing, dog? Immediately, when the money people came in, everything switched. Everything switched, homie. The money's here now. The money team. TMT in the building. We need to revamp our D-line. D-line. What are we going to do about JPJ, man? Should he be the center? I mean, he's out of position. We need to put him back to center. Nah, we're not doing that. Why don't we go get one of the best centers in football? How are we going to do that? Tyler Linderbaum. Bring your ass to Vegas. We paid for it. We got the second best center in football. We don't need JPJ snapping the ball. Remember when he snapped the ball at the wrong time against Kansas City when he was in his rookie year, man, and we lost the damn game because he snapped the ball and the ball hit AOC in his chest? We're going to get Tyler Linderbaum to handle that. The money's going to help us win. We're going to win because we're going to pay for it. Like everyone else. We're going to win because we paid to win. You're not used to that, Raider fan. You're not used to it. You guys were still talking about, well, Shaq, we're saving money on the salary cap. Salary cap? Salary cap is for people who care how much it costs. When you walk into a Bugatti dealer, there ain't no sticker price on the whip. If you have to ask how much it is, you what? Say it with me, y'all. You can't afford it. You know how you do it. You go and you get invited somewhere and you look at the menu and you're like, you're not looking to order. You're looking at how much it costs. That's the difference. When you have money, you don't care about how it costs. Hey, man, I want a steak. What kind of steak? You mean, hey, man, I don't even need to look at the menu. Hey, man, what's your best porterhouse? What's your best steak? You got a dry age 40-day? Yeah, we got this. I want the tomahawk dry age. What comes with? You don't even look at the menu, bruh. When you got the paper, it doesn't matter what the menu says. Trust me, if you got enough cachet and enough money, you can go to any restaurant and pretty much tell them what you want and they'll get it. You need no damn menu, though. And if you really go there, they'll be like, how you doing, Mr. Shaq? The usual? Yeah, the usual. Me, the wife, usual, son, usual. We got some we got the, Merlot, blah, blah, blah. This year, this vintage, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, bring that over. We don't even care. We're dropping American Express black card. We don't give a shit. But when you're worried about how much something costs, you're ordering an appetizer. Oh, I'll just take the calamari. You gonna eat no entree? Oh no, I'm good. Yeah. Entrees start at $70. Oh, you gonna go ahead and get that $15.99. I mean, does it come with bread? You some extra shit. Oh, we can bring you some bread, cheap ass food. We can bring you some. Nah, Raider fan, that's over, homie. We're buying bowls. Okay, there's a couple of ways you get Super Bowls. Okay, you either earn it on the grass, you cheat. Ask the Patriots. You get favoritism from the NFL to win. Ask Kansas City. Or you pay. What is the Raiders doing, bro? The Raiders are paying. And who are they paying, bro? I'm not talking about the players. They're paying the league. Anybody else telling you guys all this? What do you mean, Shaq? Did you just hear what I said about the flip tax? Didn't you just hear about what every time somebody buys a percentage into the Raiders, 10% of that goes to the league and it's dispersed amongst the 31 teams, bro? How many times this year has somebody bought a piece of the Raiders? Let's count. It says right here. 2024, let's go back. Tom Brady and Tom Wagner bought 10% of the Raiders for $3.5 billion evaluation. Guess how much money that was to the NFL? That's $350 million, 10% tax. Here you go, Packers. Here you go, Niners. Here you go, Cowboys. Here you go, Saints. Here you go, Jaguars. Here you go, Dolphins. Here you go, Patriots. Here you go, Jets. Here you go, Giants. Here you go, Cardinals. Here you go, every damn body. One deal. Egon Durban comes in. The amount that he bought. Another $300 million. Here you go, Chargers. Here you go, Broncos. Here you go, everybody. That's two. Then he just did it with the succession plan a month and a half ago. Here you go, Texans. Here you go, Vikings. Here you go, Lions. That's 3 times the whole league has gotten paid off of deals that the Raiders are making. Now they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again on May 19th. 25% at a $9.9 million evaluation. 10% is $990 million. Here you go, Buccaneers. Everybody's eating, bro. Here you go, Titans. Here you go, Browns. Here you go, Bengals. Here. Huh? Do you know how much money the Raiders are putting in the league's pockets, bro? With deals that we're making. And they're not gonna give us nothing back. You guys are definitely not listening to me. I got the entire play, bro. We're getting one. And all the networks ghosted us the whole year, bro. Amazon didn't want you. ESPN didn't want you. NBC Sports Sunday Night didn't want you. Nobody wants you. What are they doing? They're putting the Raiders to the side. Let's just move them over here so no one's paying attention to all the things that we're preparing them for, bro. They're retrofitting this team. The league is going to help us do what they have helped other teams do. Get them a bowl. I love it. The money's going to get me what I want. Why do I care? Do you know how much money I spent on the Raiders, bro? Thousands. I spend at least $5,000 a year on the Raiders, bro. Luckily for me, I write it off because I have businesses. And I've been telling you, we're going to get into this business talk. This is more of a money talk than a Raider talk. This is me talking about the money. How are you as a fan going to capitalize on the Raiders making money? If you're only in it to win some games, that's cool. Stay out of the rest of our ways. Stay out of my way, because not only am I going to get what you're going to get, which is a win. We all win. If the Raiders win, we all win. But some of us is going to get paid off of the Raiders winning. They're getting paid off of the Raiders winning. Mark's getting paid. Egon Durban's getting paid. Brady's getting paid. Players are getting paid. County's getting paid. State's getting paid. City's getting paid. Concessions is getting paid. NFL's getting paid. The enemies of the Raiders are getting paid. Everybody's getting paid but us. All you want is a win. All you want is to have a winning record. All you want to do is be able to go to work and laugh at your boy. That's going to be easy. I'm about to get paid off of the Raiders. You're crazy as shit. I'm about to get me a bag. You figure out how you're going to get your money off of it. I'm not going to sit here and let everybody else get rich. And all I get is a victory. I get to run around for a week saying I won. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough. You better figure out how you're going to make some money, man. You better figure out, hey, at work, you better start trying to figure this shit out. Bet some, get in some of these parlays, get in some of these fantasy teams. I don't know how y'all going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it. And if you think I'm going to tell you, I'm not, because that's my business. But I'm already on the money team. I'm not going to sit here after I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on the Raiders to not even get shit back. It's my turn. I'm going to get paid. The league's getting paid. Every team in the NFL has gotten big ass checks from the Raiders. They're going to approve this shit very easily, bro. Too much money. But for those of you guys who want Mark Davis out of the way, you are going to have a venture capitalist owner who is going to be money first. Now, what happens if the Raiders aren't making money? They're going to get rid of people. They already tried to get rid of Max already. They traded Max Crosby, a guy who y'all swore on your life was untradeable. Oh, that was before the money guys came in. If you're at your job, let's get these likes liking. If you're at your job and you see some guys pull up in some black trucks and they getting out and they got 3-piece suits and they got briefcases and they got some cute little sachet and little assistants with them or some secretaries, they're there to cut the fat off of the steak at your job. Who can we get rid of so we can maximize profits? They're going to get rid of you high-paying people first. They're going to get rid of y'all first, bro. Do we really need Max Crosby, bro? That's why they got rid of him. Max didn't want to be there. And they're like, shit, we can go ahead and turn the page. Let's get Max out of here. Let's go get a bunch of other dudes to make up for it. Let's go get Kobe Dean. Let's go get Kwity Paye. Let's go get all the people that they picked up. That defense was looking sweet. What did Max say when he got to Baltimore and he saw all the announcement? The Raiders just traded this. The Raiders just did this. The Raiders just did that. What did Condor say? He said, man, I just had to close my phone and just concentrate. I'm like, damn, the Raiders making all these moves. Damn. Maybe I made a mistake. That's what he was saying. Maybe, damn, I didn't know that they were going to do all of this. We turned over that entire defense. Why? Because the money, bruh. CNBC says we are the fourth richest team in the National Football League, Raider fan. That's what CNBC says. Forbes says we're number 7. CNBC says we're 4th. It's right here, bro. It says right here, dog. Right here in black and white. The Raiders are the 4th most valuable team according to them. Who's more worth more than us? Cowboys are number 1. We know that. Probably be the Cowboys. Probably be the Rams. Probably be who's a shit. Who else would possibly be? Oh, Patriots. Those 3 teams is probably. I know it's the Cowboys. Cowboys, Patriots, Rams, and us. Everybody else, if I didn't say your name, you're broker than us. You don't have our money. Big bank, take little bank, homie. That includes Niner Empire. That includes Kansas City. Anybody in the AFC West. Anybody in the AFC North. I don't care where you're at. If you're not the Cowboys, and you're not the Rams, and you're not the Patriots, your pockets are light compared to us. We're rolling in the dough. Billions. You don't think we're going to win? Oh, we're winning, bro. We're greasing the right pockets. Plus, did you hear what the president said? You hear what President Trump said? President Trump said he likes Fernando Mendoza. I hope he does good. How you do that? If Fernando Mendoza does good, who's he play for? I'm not even worried. Loading. Look at your hand. You tell me what you have on it. If your hand looks like this, because all my rings is on this hand. If your hand looks like this, it won't be long before you do this. And once you get a Super Bowl ring as a member of Raider Nation, I don't care what other rings you got in any other sport. I don't care if you're a Dodger fan and you got World Series. I don't care if you're a Golden State Warrior fan and you got rings. I don't care what other sports you got. Nothing feels like a Raiders Super Bowl, bro. Raiders Super Bowl will change your entire DNA. You're going to walk different. You're going to talk different. You're going to act different because nobody wants you to have that, dog. Nobody who is not a fan of the Raiders wants you to have shit. And you get to walk around with some shit. Take it from somebody who has 3 of them. All they say to me is, those old ass rings, that was a long time ago. You're mad about something that's old. Just imagine if it's brand spanking new, how you gonna act, bruh? You're gonna act a fool when you find out that it's new. I get that all the time. Oh, you talking about them old rings, bro? Look, dude, it takes millions of years to create a diamond, dog. Millions. Diamonds don't go bad. Gold don't go bad. Platinum don't go bad. Silver don't go bad, bro. None of that shit. Precious metals and stones don't go bad, bro. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. None of that shit goes bad. They know that. But if they can make you believe that your diamond necklace is old, then you're the fool. Doesn't work with me, bruh. All it is, bam, 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 are right here. Don't matter. I have mine. But when I get the pinky ring, in the gangster parlance, the pinky ring is the gangster ring. That's going to be my best one because it's going to be brand spanking new. And you better get ready. I don't care how we get it. Patriots won 6 rings filming other people's sidelines, spy-gating it, deflating footballs, Deflategate. They did all kinds of shit to win. Kansas City, what did they do? Everything possible. Didn't have anything to do with football. Our turn. And when we win, oh, you guys aren't going to even understand how much hate you're going to get, bro. They don't hate you. They think you're pitiful right now. They're not hating on you, Raider fan. They think you absolutely are pitiful, bro, that you can't win shit. But when you do, the next day after you become a world champion and you go to work, you go to school, you see one of the people that was barking, telling you how sorry you are, how much of a dumpster fire you are, how much of a damn dysfunctional crew you are. When you're the world champion, you're going to really see the hate. Trust me. I know. 3 times. But that 4th one, bro, that next one is going to be a major problem for anybody that I know, anybody that I have access to, and I have a whole channel now that I could reach people who don't even know me. When we win this 4th one, I'm going scorched earth, bruh. Just like how Drake did when he came out with them albums. He is dissing everybody in the game. Not just Kendrick, everybody, bro. Everybody can get it. Because he's never gonna ever do business or be friends with y'all again. It's over, bro. I'm gonna burn every bridge. Every person who ever said anything to me, if I have access to you, I am going to absolutely make you hate me even more. I want you to hate me, bro, because it's my turn. Oh, I'm gonna make it very, very hard. I'm gonna make it very, very bad. Okay? You think you can laugh at me for all these years and then I'm winning and now I ain't gonna rub it in your face? Oh yeah, I'm rubbing that dog shit all the way down till it gets into your molecules, bro. Oh man, you don't even understand, bro. And if we're still cool after that, that means you got love for Shaq. Because a lot of my loved ones have been riding on my back, talking crazy for years. My turn. They just gonna laugh, dog. Yeah, man, yeah, about time. Yeah, my turn. I'm going postal. If you still got love for me after, that means we're friends for life. But all the rest of y'all that kind of on the fence with me, you ain't gonna be on the fence. You're never gonna want to talk to me again. But I took all the heat from y'all when you guys was winning, when we was looking like shit. I took it all. I got my lumps. I showed up. I let y'all get it in. My turn now, dog. But hey, it's ruthless. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, dog. Now the rabbit's shooting everybody. Telling you now. But y'all got y'all wish. Mark Davis is selling the team bit by bit. But the NFL is getting their 10% off every sale. Everybody's getting a check from the Raiders, dog. Imagine that. The team who you have no respect for, the team that you hate, the team that you absolutely laugh at and ridicule is giving you $20 million. Every couple of months, you're getting a check for $30, $40, $50 million, maybe even $100 million. Yeah, go ahead and let the Raiders go ahead and get that right quick. I don't care how much your girl's dad don't like you, how much her mama don't like you. Start coming over bearing gifts every time you show up. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, Lester's pulling up. I can't stand Lester. Lester walks in the house. Hey, how you doing, Mom? Hey, I got you a little something. I was over at Neiman's Marcus. There we get the Louis Vuitton bag. Oh, I always wanted one of these. Oh, yeah, Louis Vuitton bag. Hey, what's up, Pops? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you wanted to get those court-side seats for the Lakers. Here you go, man. You go ahead and you go with your, you guys go to the Laker game. Oh, hey, what's going on over there? Hey, you know what? Hey, man, I know you needed some money for college. Here you go. Here's about $100,000. Go ahead and sign up and get your, get your degree and shit. You do that, and you do that enough, they'll be asking your girl when you coming back. Where's Lester? I haven't seen him in a couple of days. Don't mess that up, girl. Yeah. You was a piece of shit till you started passing out gifts, homie. When you started passing out those blue faces, and I'm talking about them $100 bills with the blue faces on it. Once you start passing those out and start taking care of people, all of a sudden, where have you been? Hey, have a seat. Sit in my dad's lazy boy. Hey, get your ass up, Henry. Oh, wait, this is my chair. Nah. It ain't your chair when he shows up. Get your fat ass up and go sit on the couch. Go ahead, Lester. Have a seat. Yeah. Get ready. The hate is already on this channel. They don't like what we're hearing. They don't like it. They don't like it, bro, already. You ain't even won nothing yet. You ain't won shit. And they're mad already. They got all the things to say. But they didn't think you'd be where you're at now. Remember? Just remember January 1st, where they thought you were at, and look at where you are now. It ain't even June 1st. They already in shambles. We got to do something about this Raider shit. We got to talk. We got to tell you they ain't going to do nothing. We got to... Yeah, they outside, bro. Why are you outside, dog? I thought you was good with it. Why are you walking around worried about what we're doing? Oh, you gonna remind us that we got, what we gonna do? We ain't shit. We ain't did that. Yeah, because you're worried, dog. Because if you weren't worried, you had something to do, you'd be doing it. But you're here. Just wait. It's about to get worse for you guys, dog. We're paying the NFL. You're not. Are you selling any of your team to make the league money? We're paying you, hater. Hi, hater. We're paying you. We're paying your broke ass to talk about us. We're giving you money because we got it, dog. If you're not the Cowboys, if you're not the Patriots, if you're not the Los Angeles Rams, you're broke compared to us. CNBC says we're the fourth richest team in the league. We ain't won a Super Bowl in 43 years, and we haven't won a playoff game in 22, but we got more cake than you. Explain it. Explain it, homie. Explain why you got more playoff wins, you possibly got Super Bowl wins, but you don't got no money. Explain that. Tell me how you got all of that, but you can't slip the maitre d' $100 so you can get a reservation. Oh, reservations is all up. Come on, honey, let's go to Applebee's. Nah, not us, dog. Come here, Mansoor. There's no tables? Oh, I think there's an opening. Yes, sir. There's an opening. Something just popped up. Yeah. You know it, too. These fans on here, bro, they're in absolute shambles, bro. They're in shambles because they know money talks and bullshit runs the marathon, homie. Whatever, we can have your girl for enough money. We can have your kids, your girl, your house, your job. We can buy your company. When you're rolling in the dough, you are the shot caller. Y'all in trouble. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go pick up the I Have the Bower shirt, man, for this He-Man movie that's getting ready to come out, dog. Salute to Ronald Brooks for picking his up. Go pick that shit up before the movie comes out, dog. Make sure you're looking crispy. But you getting ready to at least get some wins, Raider fan. You getting wins. Everybody's getting those, but are you going to get paid? Are you going to get some money out of the deal? Because I am. I'll tell you that now. You think all I'm going to get is wins? Come on, dog. I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champion, bro. I already know how it feels to win Super Bowls. For you guys that don't have any, yeah, that's going to be good enough for you. But once that Super Bowl sinks in and it's a part of who you are, you're going to want some money too. I'm getting paid off of this bowl, bro. I'll tell you that now. When we win, I'm getting paid. I'm not playing. I'm getting some money, dog. Tell you that shit now. Okay? So let me go ahead and read you guys' comments. But Egon Durban is putting money in the NFL's pocket, bro. They're not going to let us win now? No international games. No Monday Night Football. No Sunday Night Football. No Thursday Night Football. No primetime games, period. Last year, I went to Monday Night Football at the Death Star versus the Cowboys. We had Thursday night game. We had Sunday night game. We had Monday Night Football. They didn't give us nothing. No international, no Monday night, no Sunday night, and no Thursday night. Why? Because they pushing the Raiders over there so everybody forgets about it. Once Fernando Mendoza gets the keys to the car and he's the quarterback, watch what happens. All the national games are going to come back. We're going to start winning and we're going to start collecting rings. And when that shit happens, everybody that's running their lips is going to hate you even more. They're going to hate you even more, bro. And you know what? You better get ready. I'm already ready. Let me read you guys' comments. Ain't no excuses now. We're going to buy our Super Bowl, homie. That's how we're going to guarantee it. We're already buying it. Every team in the National Football League is getting a check from us. They're getting an electronic debit in their account because we're making moves. Haven't you noticed the Raiders are on all over the news cycle, all over everywhere, bro? Who's getting more publicity than us? Seattle Seahawks are the world champions. They're not in the news cycle like we are, bro. That's all they do is talk about us on everything we do. Did y'all see the rollout, bro? Did you see the rollout for the schedule when you saw Fernando Mendoza and Kirk Cousins doing the Step Brothers routine? Did y'all see that? That was a full Hollywood production. Did you see our new draft room? Did you see our draft room? They redid the whole draft room. How did they do that? Our draft room looked better than everybody's draft room on the draft. Remember? They redid that whole draft room, dude. The draft room the year before didn't look like that. They made that shit plush. Because billionaires don't want to be in on a raggedy, flea bag couch. Nah, this shit we got to clean this bitch up. Let me read you guys questions. Justice Saw in the building. What's going on, Jay Sizzle? What's happening? Unknown Raider guy. Jay Cortez. Roderick Smith. Hey, Roderick, you ready? You ready to get some money, bro? You ready to get paid? I am. I'm ready to get some money, bro. I'm ready to get me some rings and some money. It's coming, dog. Nothing they can say, man. They can talk all they want to, but they know it's not the same right now. Why are you over here, man? Why are you on a channel that's talking about a 3-14 team? Typing. You know what's up. All right, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Man, tip your bartender, man. Okay, what's going up, Roger, up there in Gundina? What's going on, dog? Hey, man, I got to go down there, man. I got to go down to, what's it called? China Gate, and go down there to China Gate down there in Gardena, man. I've been hearing about that spot. I got to go down there. All right. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? How am I? I'm in great spirits. I'm in great spirits. Okay? I'm in a good mood. When I read this, I'm like, man, the drought is about to be over, bro. You don't spend billions of dollars not to succeed. That doesn't happen, dog. That doesn't happen. You throw enough money around, things happen. Okay? Blaze one for the nation. I'm already doing that. All right, man. 121 Salt Lake City in the building. You already know what it is. Get your merch. Matthew Shack Unfiltered right now, bro. This shit right here, dog. Ridiculous. Okay? You know what I'm saying? B-man on the back. Come on, bro. Haven't you noticed that Shaq's been picking his game up? Haven't you noticed that, dog? You think that's by accident? How am I going to have my football team picking their shit up and I'm not picking my shit up? Merch getting better, advertising getting better, social media shit getting better, numbers is getting higher. Why? Because I got to turn up. I have to turn up, dog. I can't let my football team leave me in the dirt. I can leave me in the dust. Y'all better get rid of those damn sweat stained Raider hats y'all got. Y'all better start buying y'all some merch and start looking better as a fan. You gotta start looking crispier. You gotta start. Come on, dog. Your team is on the come up, and you still looking like you was looking before. Oh, nah, dog. You better go get you a haircut, man. Go get a nose trimmer, man, and trim those nose hairs that's hanging out your shit. You better start figuring this shit out, bruh. You better go get you some Clearasil and kill those pimples on your face. You better start doing something, dog. You better start doing some deep knee bends so you can lose some pounds. We about to be outside. Do you understand? We're gonna be outside, and they know it. My whole swag is different now, dog. I've been waiting for this. And it's going down, bro. It's going down. Ain't nothing they can do. They can't do shit. Okay? Not a thing. Not a thing, y'all. All right, man. Yeah, tip your bartender, man. Likes ain't liking. Okay, salute to the Goonie Goons. Mario Ruiz, what's up? Fresno, California in the house. That's right. You'll be out of California Adventure tomorrow. How's the weather? Weather, I ain't gonna hold you. In the morning, it's cold and overcast. It's been gray. It's been cold. It's been sprinkling. But by 1 o'clock, it burns off and it's 74. But it's late. So I'm trying to let you know. You go to California Adventure, you're going down there. It's probably going to be in the morning. It's going to be cold. It's going to be dreary. It's going to be gray. Man, but by lunchtime, dog, it's going to be L.A. It's going to be L.A., dog. It didn't look like this in the morning. It's been really cold. Been hoodie weather. You know, not jacket weather, but make sure you bring hoodies, y'all, you know, the kids and, you know, your girl and all of them. Make sure y'all bring some hoodies. But when it gets noon, you better take them pieces off, dog. Start wrapping them things around your waist or some shit, because it's going to get hot. So that's what the weather's like, nephew. All right, man. Get your Masters of the Universe shirt. Available in all sizes. Unknown. Okay. Mark so some more of the team. 25% more. To the same guy, Egon Durban. Venture capitalist from the Bay Area, dog. 25% more. And the league gets a flip tax, 10% or whatever the price is. Justin Saw. What's 10% of 9.9 billion? I'll wait. 990 million. Divided by 31. Everybody's eating off of the Raiders, bro. We don't care. What's some money to somebody that has it? What's money to a billionaire? Number. Don't mean shit. Means something to us, though. But to them, that's who's going to be owning this team, dog. No more, we can't afford this guy, that guy. We can't keep this dude. We can't keep that guy. Oh, we can keep anybody and get anybody. We just took Lamar Jackson's best offensive lineman right out of his city. Tyler Linderbaum, the second best center in the National Football League after Creed Humphreys that plays for Kansas City. We made him the highest paid offensive lineman in history. Say we did. The 3-14 Raiders made a center the highest offensive lineman in the history of the game because we got it. We just gonna outbid you, bruh. We just gonna outbid you, bruh. Whoever's out there, dog, we're gonna outbid you. And you come to Vegas, it's no state tax. It's no state tax. We're gonna steal everybody we want. We're gonna be like how the Yankees were. Back in the 2000s, when we had everybody, bro. We went and got A-Rod. Yeah, we had Jeter. We had A-Rod. We went and got Gary Sheffield. Every best player that we got, we just got it. We just went and paid for it because we had the money. That's when we won those 3 in a row because we bought it. We bought 3 in a row. What the Dodgers doing? Buying it. They gave Shohei $750 million. They're buying everything. Why do you think they're winning? Because they're paying to win. Raiders, man, we got the money. It's over. It's over now. Say, hope Mark doesn't give up the whole thing. Why, Justin? So I thought you didn't want Mark Davis to be the owner. Sell the team. Mark's selling the team. Egon Durban's group is going to own 40% of the Raiders. Mark Davis owns 36% of the Raiders. But Mark Davis's 36% calls the shots. He's selling the team like you told him to. Remember when he said smarten up? Y'all thought he was just talking about some coaches. Nah. Mo Ross in the house. What's up, Mo? What's happening, dog? Read about Mark selling a portion of the franchise. 25% is a lot. If you have $1,000 and I come and I say, come here, man, let me see your wallet, and I take 250 out and give it back to you, do you miss the 250? If you got $1,000 to your name and I just come and take 250 out of it and put it in my pocket and walk away, are you thinking about the $750 in your wallet, or are you thinking about Shaq walking away with 250 of it? You're thinking about Shaq walking away with 250. That's what you're thinking. You're not thinking about, oh, well, I still got 75. You're not thinking that. You're thinking I had 100, now I have 25 less. Mark just sold 25% of the Raiders, bro, to a guy that already owned 11% of it. Now they own 40%. You don't even know who this dude is. You know nothing about him. You don't know how old he is. You don't know his background. You don't know his nationality. You don't know whether or not his wife's name. You know nothing about this dude. Not a thing. But he owns 40% of your team. And you guys are worried about the stuff you're worried about. Not me, bro. I'm buying in. I do not care. When I really tell you I don't care about who's on the team. I don't care who's the coach. So y'all care about that shit. You want to win, but you want to win your way. You want your coach to be this guy. You want your quarterback to be this guy. You want this. You want that. I don't want that clown. I don't want this. I don't. And guess what? You don't win shit. You know what I don't? You know what I want? I want to win. That's not my job on how we do it. It's not my job. My job is to be one of the greatest Raider fans ever and get my 4th ring. That's the only job I got. Run my channel, go to my games, support the Shield like I always have, Shield first, and reap the benefits. My turn, bro. I'm not even worried about what y'all doing. I'm going to let y'all argue amongst yourselves while I'm collecting. It's my turn, bro. I've been waiting a long time to be in this position. The league has to give it to us now. They have no choice. They have no choice. Let the Raiders get a ring. That's all. They're going to let us get one now. Ain't going to be all these crazy ass calls no more, bro. All this bullshit. They giving it to us. We getting it. I don't know when, bro, but it's happening. And when it happens, I'm going to get paid. That's what I got to say about it, bro. Okay? That's what I got to say about it. All right? Okay. I know Raider guy, man. Yeah, get rid of him, dog. We ain't arguing with him. All right, man. Like Brother Shake, think about what you say you want to say. Watch your mouth, man. True Raiders here, you'll be insulted. I'm trying to tell you, man. We don't. Being nice to people don't work. It don't. Being nice to people only works with nice people. If you're nice to a nice person, it'll be appreciated. If you're nice to somebody that's nice, you'll be looked at as a victim. You'll be looked at as like food. You'll be looked at as a sucker, as a op, as a somebody they can take advantage of, dog. Oh, this person weak. He weak, man. Shit. You don't got to be nice to nobody that ain't nice to you, homie. They ain't nice to you, man. Tell them to kiss your ass, bro. We don't have to do it no more, bro. Okay. All right, what's going on, Jamal? You in Vegas? Oh, man, you chilling, man. You laying in the cut. All right, man. Kerry in the house. Jesse Morrow in the house. I heard someone owns 40% of the Raiders now. Yeah, man. We mean somebody. What are you talking about, Jesse? Somebody. You don't know who owns 40% of your team? I've been telling you who it is. It's Egon Durban. The same dude that bought the percentages before. Now he's buying some more. Mark is selling the team to some venture capitalists who care about money first. They care about the business of football more than they care about the football. I know if I'm putting billions of dollars into something, it's going to succeed. Why am I putting money in it? Just to lose money? These guys don't lose money. It's not what they do. Losing money is not what they do, homie. Okay? So it says my Saints run defense will be tested week 3 by my Raiders. Hey, we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, that's a good road game to go to. All right, man. Frank Longo in the building. They said if Mark Davis still owns 25%, he's still in control. He owns 36%. Mark can own 1% and be in control because he has the ownership control portion of the stock. Mark can have 1% and run the entire Raiders and still have control. He doesn't have to have majority control. Okay? He just has to have his percentage is the percent that has the final say. He didn't give any of that up. All right? All right, man. Happy Friday, man. All right, man. EP, what's going on? What's going on, EP? All right, man. All right, man. EP says 1990. I hear you. Okay? All right, man. Been there since 81. 2-ringer. Yeah, unless they change colors, then I'm good. They ain't gonna change no colors, bro. They ain't gonna change no colors because the Raider mystique and the Raider color scheme is one of the best in team sports. Even Mike Florio was talking to Chris Sims, and they were talking about logos and talking about colors. They said we have to admit that the Raiders have one of the best uniforms in team sports, like colors and mystique and all of that. That's branding, bro. That's like Apple getting rid of the Apple logo. That's like Nike getting rid of the swoosh. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. SFH in the house. What's going on? Reggie Green was happening. All right, man. We all know Mark's not gonna be around forever. Nope. Mark is 72, 73 years old. Mark is enjoying the rest of his life. All right, man. Make sure y'all go pick up the I Got the Bowers Masters of the Universe shirt, because this is what I'm going to be wearing when I go to He-Man for the premiere. I'm going to be there walking around with my shit on, looking crispy, bro. God, telling you that now. All right, man. Straight up. Gabriel Davis said, wow. 61 watt. Yeah, man, the likes ain't liking, but I don't care no more. All right? I'm not begging y'all. Let's go. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. Said, I never said I wanted Mark gone. For everyone that, I never said it either, but for everyone that didn't say it, there was 50, 60 people that said Mark sell the team, and you heard it too. You heard people in channels telling you Mark sell the team. He just did. Again. That's all he's been doing is selling the team. So he's listening to you. But are you listening to me? Don't be a Raider fan that's happy with these things. Don't just be. You're gonna miss out on a lot of money, bruh. You're gonna miss out on some cake, bruh. Everybody's getting paid off the Raiders. I just told you. Every time somebody buys the team, they have to pay a 10% flip tax to the league, and the league takes that check and splits it up amongst the teams. Revenue share. Everybody's eating off of you. Why do you think the owners are saying yes every time the Raiders want to sell something there? Because they're getting paid. So if we're paying everybody, how hard is it going to be for us to win? Not hard at all, bruh. Not hard at all. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. It's my turn. Buy low, sell high. Carlos Haller in the house. Dollar Gill, y'all in the house. Mr. I Hops in the house. E. Chiplin in the house. Morale says all about money, power, and ownership percentages. Ownership is where the money is. Okay? Working is perfect. Good. Always work. Have a job. But you need to own some shit. Own something that's going to make you money. Something that, an asset that makes you money. Own some stock. Own some real estate. Own a rental property. Own another side business. Own something that's going to make you some money, bro. You got to own some shit. Like last night when Drake came out with those 3 albums, Drake dropped 3 albums last night. People thinking, oh, this is all about Kendrick and trying to get back. He's using Kendrick as an excuse. What he did was he put 3 albums out to get out of his deal with Universal so he can go independent. Now he doesn't have a label. Now he doesn't have to share revenue. Now he's the most streamed man in the world. Now he doesn't have to split his streaming fees with the UMG. That shit comes all to him. Yeah, I'm using the Kendrick in the lawsuit situation to get out of my deal so I can get all the money. That's what he did. But nobody saw that play, but I did. I said, hey, man, that's smart. Why do I got to still be in business with people that are with the ops? You're letting, y'all promoting the guy that's ruining my career. I got something for you. I owe you 3 albums. Let me just put them all out at the same time. Now I don't have a deal with you now. Bye-bye. Now all the money comes to me. All the tour money, all the merch money, all the record sales, all the streaming sales, everything comes to me 100%. No more splits, no more, homie. I own my masters. I have it all. That's what he just did. Power move. Call it Drake versus Kendrick. Call it what you want to call it. I call it I'm getting everything in my name. You better get that car out of your grandmama name, dog. You needed her to get the cosign, but now you're getting ready to get the pink slip. It better say Dave Johnson on it. Time for you to get your ex-wife off of that damn deed to the crib. Y'all been divorced 5 years. She got to get her name off that shit. That shit needs to say my name on it. Everything got to say me. The car loan, the 401k money, everything has to be mine. That's how you get paid. What do you have? What do you own, bruh? Egon Durban said, I need to buy more of this. Can I buy some more? Sure. The guys that bought the 25% from Al Davis in 2007, they spent $700 million. They about to be billionaires, bro. The evaluation is $9.9 billion. What's 40% of $9.9 billion? Let's just make it 10, right? Okay, let's just round it up to 10 million. 10 billion, excuse me. What's 40% of 10 billion? 4 billion. First Football Group is selling their portion of the Raiders, which is 25%, when they bought it for $700 million in 2007. 19 years later, they're leaving with $4 billion. Y'all ain't understanding this shit. It's going right over your head, bro. I can use the D-Boy game. I buy a pack for $700. After I chop it up, put it out there, I got 4,000. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to your distributor and re-up. I'm from the independent Bay, man. All these artists that you guys know of, Too Short and all these dudes, Hammer and E40 and all those guys, how you think they got into the game? They were independent record companies. They went and they did their songs. They went and bought the CDs and bought the albums and all of that and sold it out of their trunk. I bought the CDs for $2. I'm selling them for $20. A $700 million investment is about to get them $4 billion back. That's 40% of a $10 billion team. Egon Durban has that kind of money. I just spent $4 billion on top of what I spent before. Don't forget, he already has 11%. Already. Now he's buying another 25%. Egon Durban then spent about $8 billion on this team, bro. 7, 8 billion. Oh, he's not winning? Oh, we're not winning anymore. We're going to continue to be a lottery team. No, we're not. No, we're not. Not when I'm getting everybody paid. Roger Goodell paid. Robert Kraft paid. Jerry Jones paid. Jed York paid. The Mara family paid. The Rooneys paid. These are all owners. Okay? Emir Khan down there in Miami paid. All of these are owners. Okay? All right? Everybody getting paid, bro. Stan Kroenke with the Rams is getting paid. Dean Spanos with the Chargers is getting paid. Okay? Everybody's getting... Clark Hunt's getting paid with Kansas City. I know all the owners' names. The Adams family that's down there. Bud Adams family down there in Tennessee, they're getting paid. Everybody's getting paid. The Glazer family down there in Tampa Bay is getting paid. Why do you think I know all the owners' names? Their names, bro. The Tisch family that owns the Giants, I know all the owners' names in NFL. Of course I know Mark Davis, but why do I know all the owners of all the other names off the top of my head, bro? Because that's where the money is. I'm naming them, dog. I know who owns what team. I know the owners of that team, the majority holders of that team. The Benson family down there in New Orleans, for the Saints fan that's on here, if you didn't think I knew that. Tom Benson's wife. The Benson family. These are billionaires we're talking about, bro. They're getting a check from Egon Durban every couple of months. Every time he buys some shares in the Raiders, he got to cut them a 10% tax off the top. And we're not going to win? Y'all high, bro. We're going to do more than win. We're going to win multiples. What's it going to hurt to let us win? They let teams in small markets like Seattle. What's Seattle doing? That's a small market football team. That's not no Las Vegas. That's not no entertainment capital of the world. Look at the teams who's been winning. They're not even big markets. Jeffrey Lurie over there in the Eagles. He's getting a bag. Everybody's getting a bag, bro. What are you talking about? Off of us. They ain't going to say, go ahead and let the Raiders get one right quick. They just did the Seattle Seahawks. They ain't putting no money in the economy, man. Seattle's not. Are you seeing anybody walking around with Seattle shit on? Tell me in your city when you walked around and you see somebody with some Seattle shit and you ain't in Seattle. I'm here in LA. I don't be seeing nobody rocking no Seattle gear because they're not moving the needle. They're the world champions, but they're not putting no money in no one's pocket. That's the difference. Have you seen anybody in a Sam Darnold's jersey, bro? Have you? They won the Super Bowl 4 months ago, or 3 months ago. Have you seen anybody with a Sam Darnold jersey on? I haven't. I'm in the second largest city in the country. I ain't seeing nobody walking around in no Seattle shit. Nowhere. Nowhere, bro. There's a whole bunch of transplants here. This is LA, bro. Only city bigger than LA is New York. I see nobody. They're the world champs. I see nobody wearing it. Oh, it's because it's LA. No. There's transplants everywhere. I'm not from LA. There's transplants. My wife's from Baltimore. I don't see nobody walking around with that shit. Because nobody wants to wear no Seattle Seahawks shit. Nobody. Nobody wants to rock that shit. Unless you're a Seattle fan. Ain't fly, don't go with nothing. Nobody rocking that shit, wearing that damn lime neon green. I mean, really, look, bro, they're wearing this green right here. They're rocking that. They're not. But this Raider shit, though. They'll be rocking that, won't they? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Jesse Burrow, man, money's the same reason Brady and Trader bought part of the Raiders. He's not a Raider. Nobody's a Raider. Mark is selling the Raiders little by little. He has no heir. Mark doesn't have a wife. Mark doesn't have a kid that we know of. The Raiders that we know are gone. When they decided to move to Las Vegas, that was it. It's over, bro. You are a corporate football team ran by money crunchers, investment bankers, and venture capitalists, not football guys. That is over. And the sooner you wrap your mind around it and stop talking about the good old days. Man, look, I am an absolute champion of the good old days. I became a Raider fan in 1974 in that stadium. First time I ever went to go see the Raiders play, John Madden was on the sidelines and Ken Stabler was my quarterback. They didn't even have any Super Bowls. I am the absolute poster child for the good old Raiders. But I bought in because you can't win in the National Football League being the good old Raiders. You got to be the corporate, I put money in everybody's pocket Raiders. You're getting paid off of me. You're getting paid off of me. You're getting paid off of me. What do I get? Vincent Thomas Lombardi Memorial Trophy. That's what we're going to get. You don't put all this money in these pockets and don't get nothing done, dog. You don't put billions of dollars into the economy and don't get nothing back. I don't know where you get this. This is the United States of America, the richest country in the world. Okay, money talks. We're paying to win. That's why I know we're gonna win. Okay, Ray Flores says I'm just here so I don't get fined. All right, Reggie said, Big Shirley, time to move to table 10. Get your big ass up, Shirley. The reason why a lot of us aren't where we want to be is because we're too cheap. We're too cheap to spend the money, bro. We're too cheap. We spend a lot of time complaining how much stuff costs. Complain. All right? I use me as example because using me as an example shows that I'm telling the truth. I live in Los Angeles, man. I have no blood relatives that live here that's not my son. My wife's not my blood relative. Obviously. I have one blood relative that lives in this city. I have another blood relative, my brother, who lives in the Bay Area, 400 miles up the road. I have no family here. My wife only has one blood relative, our son. Her family is 2,500 miles that way. You know what all our family says? Why don't you move where family is? Why don't you move where we are so you can come here and we can help out and we can do this and we can blah, 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 and it won't cost. It's so expensive for y'all to live in LA and all of that. You can come out here and get a house and do this and do that. Yeah, we can go back there and live a lot more comfortable, bro. But guess what? Man, I ain't going nowhere, bro. Because once I concede that I have to downsize to get some shit, I'll never get the riches that I'm gonna get. I need to be here where the money is. If you're hungry, you go where the food is. You don't go where the food isn't. And y'all are too cheap to put some money on what you want. Y'all too cheap to do that. You got excuse for everything, bro. Oh, man, I'm not going to the Raiders. They're not winning. Y'all stupid for that because going to the game is going to make you understand what's happening. I spend money on win shit, but I'm about to get paid tenfold when we do. That's why I know what I'm doing. That's why I know what's happening. There's money in the Raiders. It's hard for the Raider hater to understand that. They really think there's no money in our team when all the money's in our team. We're the hottest franchise in the NFL when it comes to fiscal revenue. When it comes to the revenue, the Raiders are the hottest ticket in the league. We're the ones that are stirring the drink. We're the ones that's moving the needle. We're the ones that's putting money in everyone's pocket. There's no other team in the National Football League that's greasing everybody's wallets. Just us. How in the hell are we not going to win a Super Bowl, bro? Explain it. Everywhere else where you spend money, you get shit. But now, since it's the Raiders, we're not going to get it. Yeah, we are, because we're going to spend it until we do. That's how you win now, bruh. You spend. You don't get the... Man, y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all worried about a damn shirt. You won't even go buy a shirt to put on your own back. You won't even do that because you got an excuse. You got an excuse for every damn thing, bruh. Then you want to complain. Oh, man, gas. Gas is this. Man, you know how much gas here in L.A., bro? Gas almost $6 a gallon, dog. You think that I'm on the bus? Or do you think I pull in and pay it? I pay the gas. I pay the $9 for some eggs. Because this is where the money is, dog. If my hands are in the right pockets, in the right areas, why am I tripping off the gas? The gas could be $20 a gallon. If I'm making the money that I'm getting ready to make, it don't matter. Plus, I got businesses. I write all my shit off. I write my mileage down. I write my gas off. I write my this off, my that off, my Raiders, my shit, my Jordans, all my shit, bro, because I have businesses. Told you I'm going to start talking money over here, bro. So you could be the one that keeps telling yourself you can't afford something. Oh, man, I can't do it. It ain't worth it. While everyone else is eating well, you won't even take yourself to go get a steak. Oh, man, I'll just go ahead and get this 4 for $4 from Wendy's. Yeah, dog. That's why your health's bad. That's why your skin's bad. That's why you got all these ailments, bro. You won't even go and do something nice for yourself. You won't even do that. And then you got a girl, you won't do nothing nice for her. You got kids, you won't do nothing nice for them because you're too busy counting pennies. You might as well just spend some money, bro. Money could be replaced. Time can't be replaced. You're wasting time, Raider fan. You're wasting time, bro. And I'm not going to keep telling y'all. I'm just going to live my life and have fun. But if you think that the Raiders are going to win Super Bowls and I ain't going to get paid, you on that powder. I'm getting money, bro. I'm going to figure it out. I already got plans. How can I get paid? How can I make some money? Do I need to put some bets down? Do I need to create something? Yeah. Everybody else getting paid. All you want to do is win. That's it. Oh, I'm getting that anyway. But I'm getting something else. Okay? Y'all better wake up. Better wake up quick. Let's get these likes up, man. Okay? Say, KS said Raiders will be drafted in the first pick the next 5 years. But the funny thing is you didn't say your team. You see that? Always know when somebody tells you what you're not going to do and they don't tell you about themselves, there's a reason. There's a reason why. There's a reason why he didn't say what we're going to be doing. Because he didn't say what he's going to be doing. We already know what he's doing. He's in his grandmama basement right now, eating a cold pocket because the microwave's broke. We understand it. We already know what he's doing, dog. It's him, his dog, in the basement. He's not allowed to come out of the basement when his grandmother's having company. We understand it. He doesn't have shit. Okay? JS don't have shit. That's why he's telling us what we don't got. We're a $9.9 billion team, according to CNBC. Why are we listening to somebody whose name doesn't even on a lease? This dude's renting a room, bro. This dude is renting a broom closet. He don't have shit. That's how you know, bro. When these guys are on here, they're telling on themselves, bro. They're busy talking about what we're not going to be instead of saying what they are. That's the difference. That's why we know. That's why we know we're getting ready to get it. When the haters are coming up and they're grasping at straws, bro, when they're grasping at straws and they're not telling you about their position, they're telling you your food looks horrible, but they're not telling you what's on their plate. They got 3 corn dogs, bruh, that they got out of the freezer. And they're telling you your tomahawk steak it looks dry. I mean, we're not listening to these guys, bro. They don't have nothing. Okay? They don't have shit. I'm here to tell you they don't have shit. Why are you on a channel talking about a 3-14 team telling us what we're going to do? Because you don't got shit. You don't. Because if you had something, you wouldn't be over here with us. We're not listening. We're about to kick your backs in. Okay? Get ready. All right? Okay? Yeah, who's your team? See what I'm saying? They never say their team, bro, ever. They're jealous, bro. They're worried. Why are you over here? They worried, dog. You got a lot to be worried about. This CNBC article is telling you why you're over here. We just sold 25% of the Raiders at a $9.9 billion evaluation today. Who's buying into your raggedy ass football team? Nobody. Who's investing in your shit? Nobody. Nobody's investing in your team, bro. I don't even care what team it is. Because if it ain't the Raiders, no one's investing. No one else is getting that money. We're getting to the money, which means we're going to get to the wins, which means we're going to get to the rings, which means we're going to get next to the trophy. That's it. There's nothing they can do, bro. They're in here trying to get you to still think you're a loser. They want to try to, well, I got to keep telling them over and over. You're nobody, bro. You're nobody. You're nobody, bro. You don't have a channel. You don't have an audience. You don't have anything. I'm here. I'm just talking. I'm not trying to, talk shit. But the truth hurts. You don't have nothing. You don't have a pot to piss in, window to throw it out of, dog. You live under a bridge, stealing Wi-Fi, man, from the library. You don't have shit. Anybody that's telling us we don't have nothing, you don't got nothing. Because anyone who had something wouldn't be here. You don't got shit. You don't got shit. Okay? All right? Big Daddy Mercer, that's why I F with you, man. You spit that hot lava. Hey, dog, the truth don't need no cosigner. The truth has an 850 FICO score. This dude over here talking, bro, his credit is 3. The number 3. This dude's probably behind on child support. He's on the bus. This dude is in the same job. He don't got shit popping. Anybody that's over here popping it, they don't got nothing, dog. I mean, it's very obvious. Because anybody who has some shit, who doesn't like the content, wouldn't be here. Why are you here? Why are you typing? Why are you engaging with us? What's the motive? As long as they don't have nothing, I feel like I have some shit. But when you pass them up, when your haters are being left behind, that's all they talk about is you. When you leave your crew behind, their crew didn't want to do nothing. They want to stay in the hood, and you move out the hood. They're talking about you. You're not talking about them. You're too busy talking to them fine ass shooby doobies at South Beach down there in Miami with the thongs. Hey, that's what you're doing. You're too busy, bro. You're in Bermuda. You're in Grand Cayman. You're in Europe somewhere, dog. You're doing big shit. You know what they're doing? Talking about you. Oh, man, yeah, man, ever since Ronnie got that job, man, he think he better than us. No, I don't want to come down here, man, and play pinochle with you guys on Friday nights no more, bro. No, I don't want to be on the raggedy bowling team. We don't even got bowling shirts and shit. No, I don't want to play softball with you punks no more. No, dog. No, I don't want to all of us chip in for a bucket of chicken and some warm Coors Lights and watch the game. No. I don't want to hang with you punks no more. Y'all ain't shit. I'm over here doing big things now. But they're talking about you. They're still over there fighting over the last piece of pizza. Talking about you. Yeah, man. I hope he'll be back. He'll be back. No, we won't. No, we won't. Okay. All right. Straight up. I mean, now you want to say your team. You had to be humiliated to say your team. I mean, you're in shambles, bro. You're in shambles. Come on, dog. We don't believe anything you say. All right? Okay? All right, let's get these likes up. Let's roll. Okay? All right, man. Okay, Patrick Torres. Hey, Shaq, you think you can make me a New York Giants jacket? Yeah. Yeah. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger or hit me up on Instagram at Shaqster21. I can make you one. I made my best friend a Bears one. Y'all saw it. He hit me up. Yeah, man. You think you can make me a Bears one, bro? Yeah. Y'all saw it. I definitely can make you one, bro. Without question. Because why? Because I make good products, bro. It don't matter. I don't got to like the team to make it, bro. Does the mechanic gotta like your car to fix it? Nah, all you gotta do is pay to get it fixed. I mean, I'm gonna hook you up. Yeah, I can make you a giant swing. You gotta hit me up, dog. We can make it pop. Okay? Stop kicking tires, man. Get you a dope ass jacket. All right, man. Okay, Justin Saw. All right, man. Mo Rizzle in the house. C Jam in the house. Jesse Murrow in the house. All right, man. Okay. Scar said, buying Super Bowls, I'll take it. How you think everybody else got them? How do you think Robert Kraft got a Super Bowl? Let me ask you a question. What team has lost the most Super Bowls? What national football team, league football team, has lost more Super Bowls than anybody? That's the question of the day. What football team has lost more Super Bowls than any other football team? Probably the team that has the most Super Bowls. Probably. I would think. What team has lost 5 or more Super Bowls? The same team that won more than 5 Super Bowls. See how that works? The team that loses the most wins the most. Because they go the most. How do you think they won? Robert Kraft. It ain't the teams that you think. It's the teams that's winning or the teams that's losing. Y'all love to talk about LeBron James. LeBron James, man, he lost 6 finals. But he won 4. He's been to 10. He's been to 10 finals. He lost 6, he won 4. Makes sense, don't it? The person who goes the most, wins the most, and loses the most. How's that work? Cowboy fan don't need to be talking at all. They're the Cowboy fans. This dude on here is a Cowboy fan. He really doesn't understand what he's talking about. You are the richest team in team sports. The Dallas Cowboys are worth about $18 billion. They're worth more than Chelsea, soccer. They're worth more than any team. They haven't won a Super Bowl in 32 years, talking about what we're going to do. You talk about somebody who's underachieving, somebody who has all the money and has had all the money forever. They can't even win a playoff game, dog. But they talking about us. But they can't even win a playoff game when they've had the most money. They've had money and couldn't win. That's not going to happen with us. All right, man. Jesse said his back messed up. Yeah, I know, man. All right, man. Give me that MB9 Wagyu. Oh, yeah. When you got the money, it doesn't even matter, bro. But one thing you better not do, you better not tell somebody who has less than you what you spent your money on. I'll give you a perfect example, man. A few years ago, for our anniversary, I wanted to go to this restaurant in Beverly Hills. I ain't gonna say the name of it, but I went to a restaurant in Beverly Hills because I always told my wife that there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna have the money where I'm gonna take you, because I wanted to go to this place and get the tomahawk where they bring it all out on the thing and they got the fire and all that shit. I wanted to do that because I wanted to do it. I said, so anniversary came, I looked at my pockets was looking crispy. I booked a reservation, we went. I made one mistake. You know what my mistake was? My mistake wasn't the meal. My mistake wasn't the restaurant. My mistake wasn't taking her. My mistake was telling one of my boys how much it was. Because he asked me, yo, man, I heard about that spot, man. How much it hit you for? My dumbass told him how much I spent. It wasn't 200. It wasn't 300. Wasn't 400. Wasn't 500. Okay? It was between 5 and 600. My money. I spent it. I told my boy how much it was. You know what he did for the next 30 minutes? Tell me how he would never spend that kind of money on a steak. He spent 30 minutes telling me why he would never do that, and that was dumb for him. You know what he would have done with that? He could have did this. I just would have went to the grocery store. I would have bought my own, and I would have put it on the grill, and I would have did that. Oh, hell no. I ain't never gonna do that. I had to live. All right, man, I gotta go, dog. You think I'm gonna sit on the phone listen to you for 30 minutes telling me what you were gonna do, dog? Nah. But when I looked across the table and I saw my wife being treated the way she was supposed to be treated, I never had to ask for the water. Hey, can we get some more water? Hey, can we get this? Hey, can I have some more? Can I have some Grey Poupon? Hey, man, hey, waving people down. I had to do none of that. Because the water dude was standing there looking at my table the whole time. Anytime my water got this low, anytime my drink needed to be refreshed, I never had to ask for shit. Because they had their eyes on me the whole time. Because I threw the money down. It was worth it because of the experience, bruh. I paid for the service. I paid for the food. I paid for the attention. I paid for my wife having a great time. I paid for us to enjoy and celebrate. That's why. But my boy will never celebrate. He'll never spend no money on himself, his girl, his kids, because he's always going to try to figure out a way not to do it. He'd rather go get him some ballpark franks, put them things in the microwave and put it on 2 minutes and he's good. Nah, that's you, homie. Don't ever tell nobody who ain't doing what you're doing how much shit costs, because if they ask you that first and you know they're not the kind to do any of that, you went out and you actually bought the new Jordans, and the new Jordans were $250. Yo, man, how much was those? Oh man, I never paid that amount of money for no shoes, dog. They did all that. You don't ever tell nobody who ain't got nothing cracking how much you spent on some shit, bro. Never. Because they're going to try to make you feel bad for you spending money on yourself. That's why I stopped doing it. So now, when I go on trips, when I go to Europe, when I do this, when I do that, yo, man, hey, man, I saw you over there, dog. How much was it? Man, don't ask me. Don't worry about it. Oh, man, just tell me how much, bro. No. Go find you a travel agent. And I'll tell you the hotels, I'll tell you the airline, do your homework and find out how much it is. But if you think I'm going to tell you how much I spent on my trip for you to tell me what you would never do, I won't do it. So what am I saying? The same shit. Never tell anybody who's telling you what you're going to do and how it's going to turn out. Don't even pay attention to what they're talking about. Even if their team is a team that has money, they don't have any. Okay? Just trying to help you guys out, man. Learn how to not tell everybody your business. They don't need to know how much your chain costs. They don't need to know how much your jersey costs. They don't need to know how much the tires and rims on your car cost. They don't need to know any of that shit. Because guess what? If they're asking you the price, they don't have it. That's it. That's a big lesson, bro. Big lesson. Okay? Don't listen to any of these dudes telling us we're going to be 5 wins and we don't listen to none of that what they're talking about, bro. Don't listen to them. That's them projecting what they're going to do. All right? Just trying to help you. Don't mix dollars that don't make sense. Scar said 4-ringer. Okay? 4-ringer. Shit. All right, man. That's a couple of teams. All right? Okay? All right, man. Patrice, what's up, P? What's going on? Just got off of work. Hey, P. It's going down, P. We don't got time, P. We don't got time. Everything we do is up. It's this way. And they know it. They know it, bro. The clock is ticking, bro. Time is up. If you didn't enjoy your time with being on the other side of the table, Tables turning. Pretty soon, you're going to be looking up, and we're going to be looking down. You're going to be just like this. What's up, man? What's up, little fool? Watch. It's already happening, bro. They don't even see it. They don't even see it. They're so game goofy. They don't even see the tide is turning, bro. They can't even recognize that it's getting dark. Did y'all catch the double entendre? Did y'all catch it? They don't even understand that it's getting dark. The dark side, the Death Star. It's getting dark. The sun is going down minute to minute. The sun is setting. They don't even recognize it, bro. Until it's pitch dark, then they'll understand. But it's too late then. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. Oh, nighttime is a whole different thing than daytime, homie. They're not ready for the dark side. They're not ready for this damn night coming, bro. It's about to be a silver and blackout in this bitch. They're not prepared. They're not ready, dog. They're already in shambles. They're telling us that our first pick's going to be a bust. They're telling us that we're going to stay this way, that way. Why are you so vested? Why are you so vested in what we're going to do all of a sudden? You weren't vested last year when we had Geno Smith behind center. I didn't hear all of this. When we had Gardner Minshew the year before, we didn't hear all of this. When we had Jimmy G the year before, we didn't hear all of this. When we had Derek Carr, we didn't hear any of this. Now, all of a sudden, we got a quarterback that hasn't even taken an NFL snap, and they want to tell us how we're going to turn out. Why? These are the questions you should ask yourself. But ask yourself with one of these dope-ass shirts. That's what you need to do. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Even if you're not a fan of the Raiders, you go over there and look around. You'll find something in there for yourself. But they'll never do it. Drive safe, Pete. Billions and billions of dollars. Q, big bank take little bank all day. Okay? David Rainey, they're trying to come to grips with the Raiders, now a corporation. We are a major NFL franchise at the bank. That's like calling a billionaire fat and ugly, bruh. But his girl's finer than any girl you've ever even shook her hand. You never even shook a girl's hand as fine as his girl. She's only with him for the money. Yeah. That's what it took for somebody fat and ugly like him to get a notch. It took him to have billions of dollars, bruh. And you know what's going to take us to win Super Bowl? Billions of dollars. We're going to buy it. We're going to buy it, bruh. Straight up. It don't matter if I'm black, white, spotted, dotted, Puerto Rican. It don't matter if I'm Argyle. It don't matter if I'm striped. It doesn't matter what I am. If I walk into any dealership here in LA, no matter what car it is, and the money matches to the price, I drive up with the whip. Doesn't matter, dog. You can be the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. When I walk in there and my pockets is absolutely dripping with money, your ass is going to put that prejudice to the side and make that sale, bruh. That's what it is. We can afford anything you can afford. Any of you Raider haters out there, we can afford what you got and you can't afford what we got. We gonna buy our shit. We've already done it. We needed a center, bought it. We needed a quarterback of the future, bought it. We needed all these things. We needed a new defense, bought it. Then Max came back. Man, it's barbecue chicken for you fools out there, bro. And I'm telling you in advance, they're worried, bro. You haven't heard them bark this much in years. You haven't heard these dudes at work coming at you, telling you what you're going to be. Strangers walking up to you, telling you what you ain't going to do. You haven't heard none of that shit till now. All of a sudden in 2026, they got to tell you about yourself now. Now all of a sudden, they got to come up to you and remind you you ain't shit. Really? Now you gonna come and show up? Nah, we're not listening to nothing what the hell y'all talking about. We know you're worried. We know you're in shambles. We know you're scared. You're scared, homie. Just say it. Just be honest with yourself. You don't got to tell us. We already know. But be honest with yourself. Damn, I hope the Raiders don't come up. That's what you should be saying. Damn, I hope they don't. Man, I hope they don't come up, dog. I hope they don't win. I hope this doesn't work. I hope that Mendoza's a bust. I hope that tell the truth, bruh. Stop coming over here acting like you know. You don't. You worried. You worried, bruh. And you should be. You should be, bruh. You should be worried because you could feel it. You feel it. You feel it in your shit-stained drawers. This ain't the same. This ain't the same, pimp. But then again, you don't know how to pimp. We ain't the same. The feeling ain't the same, ho. Yeah, let's put you where you supposed to be. Time for you to jump in and out of those cars, man, and bring us our money. Time for you to get out on the blade, bruh, and put some street time in. Ain't no more free lunch, homie. We about to buy our shit. I'm smoking on that NFL pack right now. I'm smoking on this dope ass shirt. Go over there and go get you something nice for yourself, Raider fan or any other fan. We got shit all day. Jackets. Man, we got what we need, bro. We're walking around fly to death. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Hell wrong with you guys. I'm here to tell you. If you're not going to get some money off of this shit, something wrong. You need to be getting paid, bro. You need to be taking all those bets, bro. You need to be taking those bets, bro. Because these guys are going to they're going to fall for it. They're going to fall for it. When we start winning, they're going to start thinking, and you're going to be able to take their money, bro. Just take their money from them, dog. They're going to be avoiding you at work. We're going to be winning so much. Oh, man, here comes Oscar, man. Hey, man, where Lonnie at, man? Hey, Lonnie. Anybody see Lonnie? Oh, we saw him a few minutes ago, bro. I don't know where he is. Lonnie in the bathroom. In the bathroom stall like this, lifting his legs up. You're going in the bathroom trying to look if you see Lonnie. Lonnie owe you $300. Lonnie like this. Lonnie, I know your punk ass is in there acting like you taking a shit. Run me my money, bro. That's what I'm going to be saying. That's what I'm going to be saying. Run me my money, bro. Run me my money. I'm going to be cleaning up, bro. I'm going to make everybody's life miserable, bro. I don't need no more friends. I got y'all. What friends do I need, bro? What friends do I need at my age, bro? What really? I'm out here really trying to make friends, dog? No. You either my boy or you my op. That's it, dog. I'm too old to try to get along with you punks. I'm not getting along with none of y'all. I'm here to make your life miserable from now on. You're either with me or you're against me, dog. That's it. That's it, dog. This ain't high school no more, bruh. Nope. Don't gotta get along with you. Y'all work with people at your job you can't stand now. If it doesn't have anything to do with work, you don't talk to them about nothing. Hey, Jonesy, you know where the pallet jack is? Nah, I haven't seen it. You ain't said nothing to Jonesy the rest of the damn day. He can't help you do your job. He don't even know where the pallet jack is. What am I talking to you for, bro? I need to go over and go talk to Wilson. Hey, Wilson, you know where it is? Yeah, man, it's over there, man, over there and the other dock. Oh, okay, let me go get it. I need to talk to somebody that can help me get some shit done. You can't get nothing done with haters, bro. You can't get nothing done with them, dog. Haters be the guys you grew up with, guys you knew, people you used to kick it with, people you went to school with. They could be your family members. They could be whoever, your neighbors. You can't do nothing with a hater, bro. Your job is to make them hate you more, bro. That's your job. Your job is to make them talk about you when you're not there. That's your job. If you're not being talked about when you're not there, you're not doing a good enough job, dog. If everyone likes you, you ain't shit. tell you that now. If everybody likes you, everybody fools with you, everybody thinks you're a swell guy, you ain't no threat. You ain't no damn threat, dog. I want people to dislike me. Oh, here he comes. Oh, yeah, here I come, dog. Yeah. The whole mood changes, dog. The whole temperature changes when I walk up in this piece. Everything changes, dog. Even your girl's kind of looking out the corner of her eye. Even your girl looking at you. And then when you look at that one, she's like, yeah. Supervillain time, homie. Supervillain time, dog. Sit, bro. I root for the bad guy in the movie. That's just me. Y'all was rooting for Superman. I was rooting for Lex Luthor. Yeah, man, throw that kryptonite on his ass. Throw that kryptonite on Kal-El's ass right quick. See what he does with that kryptonite on his ass. Yo, come on, Soup, man. Come on, Soups. I'm like, nah. Finish his ass off, Lex Luthor. Finish his ass off, dog. But then Lex Luthor does the wrong shit. That's what happens. I was rooting for the Green Goblin. You was rooting for Peter Parker. Nah, man, Gobs get his ass. Hell wrong with you guys. Don't worry about these dudes, man. Why are they telling you what you're gonna do, bro? Why? They worried. Jesse said, how the Charger fans feel with nothing. They feel superior. The Chargers facility is about 7 miles that way, 8 miles that way, literally. They got a restaurant I like to go over there. Very good food. Man, them dudes, they really be thinking they superior to us, bro. They're the only team in the AFC West that don't got no champion. They never won a Super Bowl in their life. And the only time they went, the 49ers put a 55 burger on their ass. They still think they're better than us. I don't know how they do that. Every team in the AFC West has 3 Super Bowls or more. They have 0, but they're better than us. Funny how that works, huh? Reese! What's up, Reese? Reese OG said, I like when a man prayed to God for a good woman and sent them a big Bertha weighed 400 pounds, voice like James Earl Jones, but they didn't get it. God is not what I wanted. Hey, man, sometimes, man, you got to get it how you live, dog. Big Bertha might not look the part, but she can cook the part. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Hey, man, having that fine girl only is good when the fine comes into play. When the fine comes into play, you good. But when you hungry, you going through the drive-thru, bruh. Look at that girl, the BBL chef that tried to throw Stephon Diggs in jail for 10 years. People think, oh, that's a civil case. Nah, she tried to throw that nigga in jail for... That was a 10-year sentence that she tried to put him in for, dog. You know the night that she said that he... You know what she made him to eat? A hot dog. I'm paying you $2,000 a week. You made me a hot dog. You're a chef, but you made me a hot dog. No, you're just the in-house. You're here for access. I come into your room when I feel like it. I leave when I feel like it. Stop acting like you're a chef and you made me a hot dog, dog. It was in the deposition. Because his attorney, the lady, came up and said, you said he did all of this, but when he was in there getting his massage, you brought him a hot dog in there. And I'm like, I thought she was a chef. Ain't no chef. A hot dog, man, come on. But Big Shirley gonna hook you up. Oxtail, macaroni and cheese that she puts in the oven. No. You think your girl, if your girl's on the pot and she's stirring macaroni and cheese like this, that ain't macaroni and cheese, dog. Macaroni and cheese goes in the oven. Just to let you know that. Oh man, my girl made me some mac and cheese. Open up the cheese packet, ain't even real cheese. Put it under the faucet. You got some faucet water in your shit. She stirred that shit up. ladle that shit, mixed with some beef liver, and your ass is thinking you balling. Nah. Big Bertha ain't gonna have that, dog. She gonna put that shit in the oven. Okay, straight up. Jesse Murrow in the building. Jesse, I got picked on when I became a fan in '89 for not winning one. How you think? You just need to know where these people are, bro. Find them. Find them when you get yours. I know how it feels, bro. I'm telling you. When I won my Super Bowl and I went to school the next day, I thought I was going to get a good job, Shaq. Nah, man, they just kept telling me why we still suck and this and that, don't matter, da-da-da-da-da-da, and I learned. Dude, I was 9 years old. I learned my lesson. I got my ring early, bro. I got my ring early, man. But before I got out of high school, I was a 3-ringer, dog. I wasn't even 18 years old. I was a minor walking around with 3 rings. Come on, bruh. I learned when they hate you and you win and you beat them, they hate you more. Better embrace the hate. Embrace the hate, homie. I love it. I'm built for it. I don't want to get along with y'all. I want y'all to dislike me because I don't like y'all either, dog. It's even Steven, homie. You think I'm going to cry in the car like Red, bro? I'm not tucking my chain in. You know why I ain't tucking my chain in? Because I'm Debo. Debo don't choke it. You're chucking your chain in. I'm not tucking shit. Tell you that now. That's my ring, punk. That's me. I'm going to watch. Watch. Jesse Burrow was in Tampa, man, rocking the Raiders shit. Okay. All right, man. Love it, man. Yes. Okay. Uncle Glenn, this guy, Uncle Glenn, none of the Raider fans have their degree. Come on, dog. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, dog. What are you talking about? You're just uneducated. Okay? You're uneducated. Not about we don't have a degree. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. A bachelor's of science degree, bruh. What are you talking about? Was gonna go to law school. Was actually at Santa Clara Law School. Was gonna be an attorney. Was gonna go to Stanford Law School. Only reason why I didn't is because I came down to LA and got into the music business instead with my boy John Singleton. Rest in peace. Boys in the Hood. That director came down here and did some movie work with him, did some music for the Higher Learning soundtrack. That's why I didn't become an attorney. So don't talk about, like I said before, dude, what you need to do, bro, you need to get off of that 10-minute break and get back in there, man, and start popping that popcorn before the next double feature comes on, bro. That's your job. You're on popcorn duty, bro. They're getting ready to have a rush. You need to get back in there, man, get on that popcorn popper, bro. Get your ass back on the popcorn popper, dog. You don't got time to be on here, all right? Get to work. Get your ass back to work, homie, all right? I'll be seeing you at the He-Man movie, dog, okay? Straight up, all right? I want you to put it. I'm going to tell you how to make my popcorn, Uncle Glenn. You're going to go in there. I'm going to say, you grab some popcorn, and then you put some butter in the butter machine, and I want it at the bottom. That's what you do. You don't worry about us. Just make the popcorn. Don't burn it. Plenty of butter on it. Okay? Tell me where the salt packets are. Is the salt over there? Oh, it is? Okay, cool. That's it. That's all you got to do, bro, to get along with me. That's it. We don't got to exchange numbers. We ain't got to text each other. Just let me know where the salt is so I can put it on my popcorn. That's all. How hard is that? You're 47 years old and you're on popcorn. Damn. The manager is 20. What's the problem? You see how easy it is, dog? It's real easy to cook these cats without even trying, bro. It's too easy. Okay? Mario Ruiz in the house. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. All right? Like I said, anybody talking has less than you. I just told you, bro. Never tell a broke person how much you paid. Never. Okay? Because they're going to tell you what they wouldn't do. Okay? I would never pay that much in rent. That's why you live on the street, right? Now you don't pay any rent. I mean, damn, you stole the shopping cart from Albertsons. That's where you're carrying your shit around. I mean, it makes sense. Of course you wouldn't pay for an apartment. I mean, even the cardboard box you got out of the trash can. I mean, damn, are we going to argue? I'm going to argue with you. I'm in the wrong because I don't want to live in a cardboard box under the bridge. Okay, all right. I'm the bad guy. I mean, I'm the dumb one. I'll be the dumb one. When it gets cold, I turn on the heater. When it gets hot, I turn on the AC. What you do, you try to find shade, or you try to find someplace that's warm to stay. I mean, it's simple as that, bro. You can't stay in the bus station all night. I mean, hey. Patrice with the 1999 dono, I could feel it in the air like Phil Collins. Do 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 do. Phil tell you. It's going down, P. I know it. You're a one ringer. You know how it feels to be a champion with this team. All of these are mine, bro. I mean, how you gonna tell me? You can't tell me nothing, hater. You can't tell me shit. I am an expert when it comes to these. This team, you see the logo? You see the hat? 15, Super Bowl 15, Super Bowl 18, Super Bowl 11. All of these are mine, bro. I am an expert when it comes to Raiders Super Bowls. I know it. You can't tell me I don't. All you can do is try to convince me of some shit that you can't convince me of. All right, man. Okay. Larry Ramirez with the $49.99 dono. What's up, LR2? How many rings you got, Larry? I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3. My boy LR2 on here, 3 ringer. You can't tell us nothing. None of you guys that bark about what we're not, you don't get to tell us shit. We're 3-time champions, bruh. 1 time is luck. 2 times it's good fortune. 3 times is a trend, bruh. I mean, you can't tell me nothing. I don't care what team you like. You ain't talking to me. You better go talk to Charlie and them at your job, dog, who don't got shit. You can't talk to me. I'm the wrong one. I actually have hardware. I actually have shit. Okay? I'm not walking around here barefoot outside. Okay? You talking to the wrong one. You're talking to one that'll go blow for blow with your ass. If I know your squad, I'll cook your squad, dog. I don't care what squad it is. I will cook your squad. I know everything about every team in the league. I talk to every fan. This is not a Raider channel. Everyone's welcome here. We got fans from all different teams. And people who are on here know I am very knowledgeable. I just named damn near every owner in the National Football League by their team. You're talking to the wrong Raider fan, bro. You need to find somebody that's safe. I'm not safe. Play with something safe. Thanks, LR2, bro. Okay? All right, man. Okay, we're not even talking to you. All right? You've never been to a Cowboy game in your life, bro. You can't even spell cowboy. Your ass spell cowboy K-O-W. This dude is a disgrace to Cowboy fans. You spell cowboy with a K. Come on, man. Shut your ass up, bro. Stop talking, bro. Please. Okay? You got to stop talking to us. Okay? All right? Okay? All right, man. Okay, all right, man. Mr. Okay. Hey, D. Bernie, I'll hit you when the live is over, dog. Wife is right now cooking me a porterhouse. I mean, man, why am I talking to y'all, man? I mean, you are about 10 minutes after this live away from going to get you a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, bro. You're going to get a small hamburger. It comes with a hamburger, a small fry, and some 4-piece nuggets and a small drink for $4. That's what you're going to be doing, bro. I'm going to be eating me some garlic mashed potatoes, big-ass porterhouse with some asparagus tips, watching whatever I want on my 900 channels. My life does not revolve around y'all, okay? You're here because you have nothing popping. You don't have no date. No one's looking for you. You haven't been invited nowhere. My boy D. Bernie on here, he want to know if I want to go to the cigar lounge with him. I got shit going on. I have a life, okay? I'm not on strangers' channels talking to a bunch of strangers. I mean, you can't make it up, dog. You can't. All right, straight up. Time to elevate, D. Bernie. All right, man. Okay, tomorrow Disneyland, California. It's gonna be nice, but in the morning it's gonna be cold, bro. It's gonna be cold in the morning. Morning is hoodie weather. I take my son to school, hoodied up, gray, no sun. 1 o'clock, that sun peeks through. Come on, dog. Palm tree right here, dog. Come on, man. I'm very happy with myself, dog. The confidence is on an all-time high right now. What do I got to be mad about? Everybody ain't happy right now, dog. I mean, what am I going to do? Spend my time arguing with people who don't got their shit together? This dude don't got his shit together. That's why he's over here. I mean, if he concentrated on himself more than he concentrated on us, he'd have something going on. Okay? Straight up, man. All right, man. What's going on, Cap? All right, man. Coming for Cousins Mendoza week 1. Oh, so that's Miami. Let you know your boy's prepared. I'm prepared, bro. Week 1, Miami. I mean, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all got Malik Willis. You don't got no receivers. Cap life. Come on, man. Fins up, right? You don't got no receivers, bro. I mean, Jalen Waddle's playing for Denver. Tyreek Hill, man, he's too busy settling out of court, man, with shooby doobies. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, how can a dude have that many problems with that many women in a row, dog? I mean, the girl sued him for breaking her leg. You really, bro? You broke a whole girl's leg? I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I don't think y'all beating us, man. I think we're gonna beat y'all brains in, to be honest. Okay, but I like the fact you here. I need more Dolphin fans over here, but I don't see it. Okay, I don't see y'all beating us. All right, man. Justin Saw. All right, man. Got to hit Central Valley in a few weeks. I got you. Yes. All right, man. Paul O said, I want some rings, some money, and some revenge. All of that comes together when you got the money, dog. Like I said before, bro, we're going to buy what we got to buy. We're the ones that's putting money in everybody's pocket. Nobody's spending money like the Raiders or making money like the Raiders. We're the team that's the hottest team in the league when it comes to that bag. CNBC just told you. I just read it straight from CNBC, dog. 10% flip tax, NFL, on every transaction. The league charges 10% on the price. The valuation is $9.9 billion. 10% of $9.9 billion is $900 million. Dispersed between all 31 teams. Everybody's eating off of us. We're not going to win a Super Bowl? Yeah, we are. We're going to buy it like we doing everything else. Stop it. Maybe you need to buy yourself one. Okay? Stop worrying about what the hell we're doing. NV Money, what's going on, pimping? Yeah, the likes are doing a lot better. Okay, but let's keep rolling. Yoshi said, love the hat. You know why? You know why this hat is so dope? Because it's me. Everything on this hat is mine. The hat itself is mine. The logo's mine. And these Super Bowls on it is mine. Everything is mine. This is mine. And this is mine to go with it. Okay? Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go get you some shit. All right? Go look around. Don't matter what team it is. We got Chiefs shit on there. We got Pittsburgh Steelers shit on there. We got Eagles shit on there. We got a whole bunch of shit. Okay? All right? Straight up. 49ers shit on there. Stop playing with us, bruh. I service all my people. It's Unfiltered Nation and Unfiltered Fam. We got fans of every team on here. But you don't get to come over here and talk and not know what you're talking about. You don't, that doesn't work. Okay? All right, man. Make it pop. All right, man. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. Okay? This guy says the Dallas Cowboys have the fourth toughest schedule. No, you don't. We went over the toughest schedule. You guys are like 18, 17. The Raiders' schedule is the seventh highest. Okay? That's cap. The Cowboys don't got the fourth. You're in the NFC least, bruh. Look who you got in your division. You got the Commanders in your division. You got the Giants in your division. And you got the Eagles in your division. You got the easiest division. You're playing 8 of your game. Oh, wait, 7, 6. 6 of your games in your division is teams that are sub 500 teams. What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Cowboys don't got the 4th hardest schedule. You got the 18th hardest schedule. The Bears got the hardest schedule in the NFL. We went over the whole shit last week. It's on this channel. You don't know what you're talking about. Now you're over here making shit up. Okay? Stop. Just lying now. All right? Okay? We went over it. We went over it. The 49ers schedule was in the top 20, top between 15 and 20. 49ers, Cowboys, Eagles, all of y'all got easier schedules. Raiders, we got the 7th hardest schedule in the league. 7th. Top 7, bro. We won 3 games. They still gave us the hardest schedule. Why? Because the AFC West is the hardest division in football. You got the Broncos. You got the Chiefs. You got the Chargers. All 3 of those teams are 10-win teams. What are you talking about? You know, you ain't even close to having no damn 4th hardest schedule in football. You crazy as hell. That's lies. That's cap. We went over it. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. All right, man. Live in the county, Santa Clara. Barely see the Rams and Chargers jerseys. You, for real. Raiders still run this bitch. I'll see some Rams more than I'll see Chargers. The only time I see Chargers is if there's a Charger home game. I go to Randy's Donuts up the street. It's Inglewood, so up the street from Randy's Donuts is SoFi. The only time I see a bunch of Chargers fans is when they're at Randy's Donuts on a home game for them. That's it. They ain't walking around with their powder blues and shit on. They get their ass taken care of. They walk around with them powder blues on out here in LA. That ain't gonna work. You better, if I do see a Charger jersey, it's always the white one. The white jersey with the blue numbers. I never see the dark blue one. Ain't that right, D. Bernie? I never see that powder blue one because I guess you don't want no hot ones in your ass when the rival set sees you in it. Like I said before. Rams you can wear, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. You can wear some Ram shit. But you wearing that Charger shit, yeah, you definitely gonna get Sparta kicked if they see you with that shit on. Okay? All right, man, straight up. Okay? All right, man. Jesse Murrow, Vegas is not the same as Oakland. It ain't. Okay? Sacky Shack knows this game has been fixed. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Who wins the election? Who wins the election? The person who has the most money. The person who has the best campaign contributions. The person who typically has the better campaign and pays for the campaign wins the election. That's whether it's the county seat, whether it's the mayor's office, whether it's a alderman's job, superintendent of schools, whoever has the better campaign contributions and has more money to advertise are the team is a person who's gonna win. Who's spending more money than the Raiders right now? Nobody. Nobody. At the Super Bowl, the Raiders' evaluation was only about $6 billion. After Egon Durban and those guys came in, the evaluation was $8 billion, excuse me. When the succession plan came in and they voted on Egon Durban being the first in line if something happens to Mark Davis, the evaluation went up to 11. That was all within the last 3 months. We went from a $6 billion team to $11.1 billion team. How did that happen? How did we increase our value $5.1 billion in 3 months? These are the things that these broke-ass fans don't get. While their team is still sitting with the same evaluation, we're the 4th richest team in football. Says right here, man. CSNBC. Right here. Let me tell you so y'all can go look it up on your Google right now so you know I ain't lying. It says right here, CSNBC, group led by Egon Durban buys 25% of the Las Vegas Raiders at a $9.9 billion evaluation. That is the title. Look it up on Google. CNBC is going to tell you the Raiders are valued at $9.3 billion, 4th amongst the league's 32 teams, according to CSNBC official NBA and NFL team evaluations last year, 2025. We're the fourth richest team in the NFL. If you're not the Cowboys, if you're not the Patriots, and you're not the Rams, your ass is broke compared to us. You might have more Super Bowls, playoff appearances, and everything else, but what you don't got is more cake. That's what you don't got. That's what you don't got. You don't got a better stadium if you're us, if you're not us either. If you're not Jerry's Playpen, if you're not Gillette Stadium, if you're not SoFi, your stadium's trash compared to the Death Star. Fourth, bruh, top five. Ain't won a Super Bowl since 1983 and hasn't won a playoff game since 2003, but we are winning at the bank. That simple, bruh. Can you say that? No. And if you can, when was the last time you won? When was the last time you won? You got more money than us, but when was the last time you won some shit? Cowboys, you ain't won nothing since 1995. That was 31 years ago. Having all that money didn't help you win shit, did it? You're the Patriots. You just lost the Super Bowl in February. Haven't won a Super Bowl since Tom Brady left. The Rams, you won one. When was that? That was about 8 years ago. So winning Super Bowls doesn't equate to having money, does it? Who's won more Super Bowls in the 2020s than any other team? Kansas City. They've won 3. We're in the 6th year of the 2020s. It's 2026. The Chiefs have won 3. You know where they are in the evaluations? They're 20th. They're not even a top 10 when it comes to money. Why you think they're getting ready to go to Kansas to get a stadium? Because the state of Missouri isn't building them shit. They got to get another state to build their stadium. Like I said before, man, we're not listening to nothing. We're not listening to nothing these people are talking about. Patrice in the building. I'm going to go in the house and eat my tomahawk. I mean, not my tomahawk, my porterhouse. Okay? All right, man. We ain't got time to play with y'all out here. Period. Patrice, period. Okay? All right, man. 9.2 billion. That's good. Like I said, what's your team? What's your team, dog? You didn't say your team, no. Your team broken than us. I guarantee you that. You ain't even say your team. Like I said before, these guys are in shambles, bro. We're really shameful because we're worth 9.2. It's really 9.9, bro. But who's counting? We're ashamed because we're richer than you. Come on, bro. I mean, come on. Nowhere else do you say that at. The person you don't like has a better looking girlfriend. That's what it is. I mean, you always hate the rich guy when you're broke. Okay? All right, man. All right, man. Straight up. Okay? Yeah, Kirk Cochain's in the Mandalorian. It's going down. It's going down, bro. I love it. All right, man. Buffalo. Really? A Buffalo Bills fan. Hey, man. There's certain teams that don't need to even be talking, bro. All you got to say to a Bills fan to get them in their skin, Bills Mafia, all you got to do is say 2 words. Wide right. That's it. All you say to them is wide right. You say Scott Norwood, wide right. They gonna start getting red as a beet. They're gonna be red, man. Their face is gonna get red as shit. That's all you got to say. That's it, dog. They lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls in a row. Who does that, bro? Who does that? They went to 4 Super Bowls straight in the 90s and lost them all, bro. I mean, you can't make it up. Certain teams, certain people you don't even need to talk to them, dog. Okay, yeah, the merch is tight. Okay, come on, bro. You can't make it up. What's up, IZ? Okay, yeah, New England. New England has lost the most Super Bowls and they've won the most Super Bowls. They've won 6 and they've lost 6. That's about 50%. You know what the Raiders' record is? We're 3-2. We have a winning record. We've been to 5. We won 3. That's 60%. When we go, we win more than we lose. Like I said before, man, there's no talking, bro. Bronco fans, they're bad too. They got 3 and they've lost like 5. They have a losing record in the Super Bowl. Okay, let's be honest. Chargers, they're 0-1. There's no talking to them. You look at our division, the Chiefs have won. They've won 4. They've lost 2, 1 or 2. We're 3-2. The Broncos are like 3-5, and the Chargers are 0-1. I mean, who would you rather be, bro? I'd rather be me. I would. Simple as that, bro. I won the lottery 6 out of 10 times. That sounds pretty good to me. Better than these other guys. Okay? All right, straight up. Okay? Yeah. Vikings. Bills lost 4 and never won. Vikings are 0-4 in the Super Bowl too. Ask Mike Florio. All right, man. If you spend it, it was worth it, especially on your queen, all ignorant folks. I'm just telling you what this cat, man, all he did was tell me how much I spent. Now, when I went to Europe, went to NFL Europe, went over there, man, went to Paris, went to London, went to Barcelona, went to Rome, I was all over, bruh. I got back, man. He's like, oh, man, how much, dog? I saw you, man. How much? I said, nah, I ain't telling you, dog. I ain't telling you shit. Oh, man, just tell me how much. I ain't telling you, dog, for you to tell me, man, what you won't do, dog. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Just go to Vegas, bro. I mean, shit, that's what you do anyway. You just go to Vegas. I mean, that's a trip for him, to Vegas. Oh, about to go to Vegas and turn up. Oh, man, I'm about to get out of here. Where you going? Vegas? Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with Vegas. I like going to Vegas, man, but dog, when you have to have a passport to go somewhere, it means something. But I don't tell nobody how much I spend on shit no more, dog, because if they're asking you if that's what they lead with. Now, I've had friends ask me, yo, man, we're planning a trip. Like I had my, one of my boys said he was going to Italy. And he was like, yo, man, I know you've been over there, dog. Like, how much stuff costs? Like, typically how much is this and how much is that and how much is hotel accommodations and how much is blah, blah, blah. And how much is the food and da-da-da-da-da. I told him because he's somebody that said we're plans and, I didn't have nobody I can ask. We had to go over there and figure it out. So I gave him the game. I said, this is what it is. And this is the exchange rate. You exchange your money. Make sure you exchange there's little tips and stuff like that we didn't get. Okay. Stuff like, man, I'll just give you an idea. Like you go overseas, man, make sure you go and you get your exchange, your money here. Like you go to the bank and you order, okay, you're going to get some euros. You get a certain amount of money in euros and you get that and you have it before you go over there. Because when you get over there, they're going to rape you on exchanges. They're going to rape you they're going to charge all kinds of surcharges when you get over there. If you need, I need to get an extra $500 in, let's just say, in the pound, and you're in London, they're going to charge you like $700 US to change your shit over. So you're better off doing it here. So they don't charge you. You have a bank and your bank don't charge you the exchange fees and all of that. That kind of shit. So I was telling them that, man, make sure you have a certain amount of money. Don't use your credit card unless you know that credit card doesn't charge for the exchange. So, like I said, we're going to start talking about money over here because damn what these guys are talking about. They don't got none, but we going to have some. We already got some. You go over there, man, and use your credit card. You better know whether or not your credit card is going to charge you exchange. Because if you go over to Europe and they use the pound or they use the euro, the euro's worth more than the dollar. The dollar ain't shit. Okay? Telling you that. You think, $1 million. What would you rather have? $1 million or £1 million? Most of y'all who don't know no better will say $1 million, not knowing that the pound is like damn near $1.50. So When you go over there and you got $1, you're minus 50 cents. When we went over there, exchange rate was $1 was $1.60. So guess what? Every dollar I spent the extra 60 cents on that dollar because I had to exchange it to their currency. So when we got back, charging it. That's all we did. First time we went over there, wife's team, the Ravens was over there. We went over there to go see the Ravens at Wembley Stadium versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. We went over there because I needed to go over there and see what was up. I knew the Raiders was going there next year. We went over there, dog. Credit card. When we got back to the States, bro, you know how much those exchange fees was? It was an additional $1,700 just in the exchange rate because we didn't know that. I got back, man, I seen it was $1,700 on top because the bank, every time we charged something, they charged us to exchange it from American to the pound. That shit racked up, dog. I was like, damn, I got to spend an extra $1,600. When we went back to go see the Raiders the next year, it was different because we had a credit card that didn't charge us. See what I'm saying? No one told me that, but I told my boy that so he didn't have to go through it. I didn't gatekeep. I didn't hide the game. I let him know you're going to get dinged if you don't have a credit card, or a lot of times certain places will let you decide how you want to pay. So if you go to a real nice place, not McDonald's or some shit, when they bring you your bill, you have two columns. One would be American and one would be British pound, sterling pound. Which one do you want to pay? Because they have both. Then you can decide to do American. Okay, we already knew those places. I'm gonna go over here and eat good, and I'm gonna pay American money. I'm not gonna pay an additional 60 cents extra per dollar. See what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But these guys, they don't go nowhere. They go to Five Guys and they're upset because of Five Guys burgers $12. They're pissed. But like I said before, you can't help these dudes. These dudes don't have anything. Okay? You never let the right hand know what the left hand's doing. You already know what it is. Okay? That's right. Hut. The fix come out. See, look, the sun's set. Nose starting to run. You know it's getting cold. I'm about to go in the house. The sun is setting, bro. Pretty soon it's going to be dark. That's what's happening right now. All right, Patrice. Love you, girl. I'm about to go in the house and go have me some food. Okay? All right, man. Okay? All right, man. Like I said before, we don't got time to listen to you guys. You guys are broke. Okay? All right, man. Okay? You got to get it like you live. Don't eat the meat off the stick. Like I said before, man, like I said, if corn dogs was a delicacy, man, they'd be they would be Bobby Flay or some shit. They know how to make a corn dog. Pause. These dudes out here know how to make a corn dog 15 different ways, bro. They know how to braise a corn dog. They know how to fry one. They know how to put it in the air fryer. They know how to heat it over some steam. I mean, they know every way possible to cook a corn dog, bro. In here talking to us. Like I said before, bro, we're not worried about you guys. You're worried about us. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, get back to stacking the pound. Ronald Brooks. Hey, I saw you, brother. RB, you got your shirt, bro. My boy Ronald Brooks. Hey, big dog. They can't do what we do, man. They can't be us, bro. They don't get it. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with stacking pallets, bro. But you don't get to come over here and act like you the boss, bro. Stop acting, try to act like you the foreman and shit. You know how you got guys you work with. Hey, man, that ain't a good idea now, man. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. Dude, you're not even in the union, man. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't even in the union. Shut up. What the hell are you talking about? I can't go use the bathroom right now. You crazy. I'm in the union, dog. Shut your ass up. You ain't even vested. Ronald Brooks, a bunch of non-vested dudes telling us what to do. Come on, bruh. I mean, I done worked in warehouses. I done worked everywhere, bro. Trust me, man. I done put my dues in, man. I ain't walking around here acting like I ain't got it out the mud. I got it out the mud. I was in the mud. I was making the mud. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't never letting nobody come and tell you what you gonna do. Are you crazy, bro? Listen to these clowns, bro. These dudes got clown makeup all over their clothes, bro. They got clown makeup all over themselves, man, telling us what we're gonna do. They can't even tell themselves what they're gonna do. They don't even know what they're eating tonight. They don't even know what's for dinner. They have no idea, bro. Whatever anyone else is making. That's how you know they ain't shit. Their girl, or however they roll. I don't want to assume. It could be anybody. Nothing wrong with a lifestyle. Whatever you do, however you roll, they don't even get asked what you want for dinner. There is no ask for dinner. It's whatever they make. Whatever the kids are eating. Hey, babe, what we got for dinner tonight? There's never, hey, babe, what do you want for dinner tonight? They'll never hear that shit. They don't even know how it feels to have somebody ask them what they want. It's whatever's there. Oh, well, you know what? We're having a chicken star soup tonight. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I'll have some. Ain't nobody asking you, dog. The kids can say, what y'all want? I'm going with some chicken strips. You come home, guess what you're eating? Chicken strips. You just came off a 12. You just worked a 12, and they don't even care what you eat. You come home, they ain't even cook for you. You walk in the house, man, you just worked a 12, man. Ain't nothing in there. Hey, man, I'll cook. Nah, I cook for the kids. You're going to have to figure it out. See what I'm saying, dog? That's their life, dog, every day. We understand the girl don't cook every day, but damn. It's been 7 whole days, and your ass is eating. You done ate every canned food in the damn pantry. You done had the Chef Boyardee everything. You had the Chef RD on Monday. You had the damn raviolis. Then you had the Chef RD SpaghettiOs. Then you had the damn spaghetti and meatballs. I mean, damn. You and the can opener is best friends. Man, these guys coming over here getting fried over here, bruh. Stop it. Hell wrong with you fools. Okay? All right, man. Straight up, dog. All right, man. Let me get the hell up out of here, dog. All right, man. Love all y'all. E-Trip in the house. What's up, E-Trizzle? Hey, E-Trizzle. Number 4 coming. E-Trip. 4th ring. See this right here? See this patch right here? This gone. See this hat? I got a couple of places. The next ones will be right here, and then I got one right here. This is just a placeholder. We about to pop that shit off and put one of these right there. All right, man. Okay. I like Malik Willis. But let's not act like Malik Willis is a starter, because he isn't. Malik Willis is not a starter, bro. He's a backup that's going to become a starter. He has not proven himself as a starter yet. He's started some games, but he's never been a starter. So I'm not worried about Malik Willis. Malik Willis got to have somebody to throw the ball to. We're going to win that game, dog. I'm not worried about that game. That game is not a hard game. Okay, we're going to win that. Okay, what's up, Reese? Okay. Hey, what's going on, nephews and nieces? Nieces and nephews? Jesse? All right, man, let me get my ass in the house, man. What's up, Raider? I'm going to shout my boys out, then I got to go. Yeah, the yen's worth more than that, but I haven't been over to Japan, man. I haven't been to Japan since I was 3 years old. That's on the list. I got to go back over there, dog. I got to go back to Japan, dog. That's on the list. That's on the bucket list. But I'm telling you, I do know Europe, though. I do know Europe a lot. I mean, I like Europe, dog. Europe is, you get treated good over there, dog. You get treated good over there, especially if you're American. You American? If you from somewhere else, nah, you don't get treated that great. But they find that you American. When I was over there, a black American, they heard me talking to my wife. Yeah, baby, American. You American? Yeah, I'm from America. You don't even understand, dude. You don't get it. You see why when people go overseas, these artists go overseas and shit, and they get treated the way they get treated out. It's damn near like that. All you got to do is be an American. You American, they're going to treat you So many times, dog. Free stuff, extra shit. Come over. Oh, we have this for you. This made da, da, da. Give you this. Give you that. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh. Then they wanted America. Always wanted to go. Is it really? Blah blah blah. Then I tell them I'm from LA. Oh man. Where you from? Los Angeles. Oh, Hollywood. Oh, you know these celebrities. Man, you do not understand, bro. Take your ass to Europe. Especially if you one of these loser ass cats that's on here barking, talking fucking shit. They can actually get a good looking girl over there just because they're American. Them girls will talk to them. They won't talk to you here though. But over there, you might get one to possibly go back to the hotel with you, dog. Just because you're an American. But then when you wake up in the morning, all your shit is gone. Everything's gone, bruh. Your identity, your credit card, all your shit, your passport. That's it. Hey, straight up. All right, man. No, American dollar ain't worth shit. Go look at the exchange rates. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. Okay. Oh, you're at the brew yard in Glendale. Hey, man. I'm in Glendale quite a bit. We like going to the Americano over there in Glendale, man. We go to Porto's over there. I'm in Glendale, man, off of Brand Street. I go over there quite a bit. It's nice over there. All right, man. Okay, yes. All right, man. I got to go, y'all, man. Yeah, root for General Zod, man. All them dudes. Okay, man. I'm like, man, get Soup's ass, man. Get his ass. Okay? He think he running shit. Got the little spit curl and shit. Man, give him an ultra perm, dog. Give Superman an ultra perm and shit. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Let me go in the house and actually have me a porterhouse. But you Raider haters out there, dog, you know how we gonna do it? We gonna pay for it. Something that you don't know nothing about at all. What you better do, dog, you better get back and stack that pet food in the back, dog, at Pet Mart. Store closes at 8 and you haven't done shit. Matthew Check on 13.